radio to media.
Well, me fancy him anyway for do.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusufu Jallo, the Cow Footprints, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Matonya ye pe gwo ela we Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngeza wato minani FM we Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngeza wato minani FM Tamyanga tu atonya ye pe gwo ela we Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma Tonya ye le mi amome Ya bone jagbe nya le de jati anya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we Mi atanu isi vena Na bolo abo mi do eva Anya buda je pe bulu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela Amiaga tole apapa goti taloba pepe nebe da penegbe nugo ma o aya gbogbe chawa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede amukeni mo ya de skini mo ni da keza me e bi lo to me gbo Amiaga pinga Matonya ye pe gwo ela we. Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngweza wato minani FM we. Tonya ye pe gwo ela ngatu ya gwo ngweza wato minani FM. Tamianga tu atonya ye pe gwo ela we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. La bonne jagbe nya le geja ti anya le dwe mi do onya ngo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bo la bo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gbu la bo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela. Amiaga tole apapa goti talo ba pepe nebe da pene gbenu go ma o aya gbo gbe cha wa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede am keni mo ya de keni mo ni da ke za ke me e bi lo to me gbo ta mi aga pinga e
It's a beautiful country. beautiful people.
Beautiful country with beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. Today is the second day in the month of April 2026. And one for say good morning. Good morning everyone and welcome. Hope una sleep well, Hope una sleep well and getting a good time this morning. I get some good coffee actually. Somebody gift me coffee. Somebody give me carrot coffee for me yesterday. I'll talk about that later. But good morning everyone and welcome. This is the Truth Morning Devotion. We broadcast live from the studios na Ilcott na Freetown. We there on Facebook, YouTube and TikTok. And we partner radio stations them across the country, na Falaba, na Tongo, na Pujao and Kaila. One for say welcome to people who they listen to in a radio land. Yourself where they watch you on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Good morning. It's a blessing waking up and being here again. I want to tell Allah thank you for we life and pray say God will continue for give you the strength, the energy, and continue for guide and protect we. In waiting we do. We all need Allah in blessing. We need God in blessing. But we need to thank God as well. And we want to pray for people that we sick, the one that we get problem. People and they go through a lot. The people we get waiting then they go through. We all can get we on problem, we on stress. But the people where things are tough for, they might be sick, laying somewhere and fighting to survive. The people who they go through family stress, they go through a lot. So we pray that Allah make them easy for we all because He's the only one. Now we above deeper, you above not for deeper man, not thank God. But good morning and welcome. Hope you sleep well. If you're getting yourself ready this morning and you're preparing to go to work or you're there on your way or you also place already, good morning and welcome. And if you're home, they get the kids then ready. They watch it through your smart TV on YouTube, now you pala, you listen to in a radio. Good morning and welcome. Some people can tell me say I don't meet few people that really tell me say then beginning can say mommy daddy look at uncle with the bell. I don't get one small bell. I never can talk about that, you see. Somebody send bell for me small. We were interesting. Somebody say don't go out the talk say I need for get people can ask me for bell. Most times when I go out people ask me for bell. So I say I need small bell for the worker with, So somebody graciously bring bell for me, You see the bell, eh? Looks so I never put that in the car, go to move around with them. So if somebody ask me for, I go to ring them for them picking them. I'll make bell party. How about that? But good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. It is a blessing and we tell Allah thank you for being here again, for can do the people's work. We pray that Allah will continue for give you the strength, for continue for do this. We want to say good morning to His Excellency the President, the First Lady, and she then this year the First Lady, the one who say na Oba weekly. So but good morning to the security them, good morning to the vice president, the chief minister or people in our government, the ministers, the elected officials, the mayors them, councillors, the chairpersons. We want to say very good morning to now members of parliament as well. And we want to say very good morning to security forces, police, soldier, correctional officers, traffic warden, firefighters. Good morning. With nurses, with doctors, with teachers. Very good morning to them. And all the people where they run with services sector, people them way selflessly they provide service to we all. They read one report yesterday where they talk about the informal economy, and it was talking about how people and they contribute a lot na the informal economy to the bigger economy, but then still they live in poverty to some extent. It take my mind back to I go Eastern about 2 weekend. I go watch Lions game na a school field. So there's this market after Brahma Lane, Poti, Rokupa. It in between from Brahma Lane now, it go tear down by Rokupa. big market. Now they then talk with the we can come up line the cow float. Now like how they can call it lumo. Now they we minene bin they go buy market, go buy cassada, orange, granats, whatever they na the market for cancel. And a lot of women them I grow up with, so I know, you know, that the community. Yeah, this place been get 2 big truck actually we been cause some heavy traffic. We park it and they offload goods them from upline. At some points that the traffic were there, some women they been they sell mango, then they unbug me say la buy the mango fresh rep mango. You know, it didn't at the table so. But you see how the women then they move the economy in that place. The place full. This was on Saturday evening because it was after 4 now. I've been they go for go watch game. A lot of women, the one that they sell, the one that they come buy, the one that they come with goods. Now that stretch there. You know, you imagine the economy, the business where they go on that side. How women then they contribute to the economy. People them where they buy, where they can buy for good sell, people where they sell they. And imagine Dovecourt, imagine Kuto Road Market, imagine Congo Market. That economy the kind thing where they happen within that informal economy there. And how women them they contribute to the business, the private sector and the business of this country. You know, when I was reading that report and of how much we need to pay keen attention to how the informal economy they contribute to whatever they talk about, we minerals, we tax, with this. It opened me eye. It just take my mind back to waiting and see that weekend day. Watch where them. Woman the way they go bara market and say they go bara cancel. Where they travel up lines and some sorry they see they flop on man they carry with goods. Yeah, but we can change it. But the point where the reports was been they make now that, you know, that area then they contribute a lot to the economy, but then still they in some level of poverty. Because if you go there, they not get better markets, they not get wash facilities, toilets, better toilets, and conducive environment inside, and they do business. You know, that was what the reports they actually they lead to. Say, even though them people they contribute a lot to the economy, they're doing business, they're part of the business sector, but they still live in some level of poverty. We hope things will get better, but one for salute. The point is, I want to salute our women. We mama them, we auntie them, we sister them. Like I said yesterday, inside this month, this independent month, we've recognized not only the elite, but try to recognize people in our community as well. We don't contribute to the development of this nation. That we cookery sell our sabi. We don't sell cookery generation. They don't sell cookery. Don't contribute to we life them. We man they add up and say, "Way you know get that you go trust say for payback safe na problem." You don't eat cookery, they say, don't use that business, they say for educating, picking them. Support community. Help other people and picking them. For recognize and celebrate them people and they as well inside this month. Not so only that award when they gain a state house, so even our community. Let we find way and recognize people them. We don't contribute in whatever way. You get people them. Me sabi, there's this guy in Eastern, you know, he's a coach. He almost don't coach everybody of in after in generation. Everybody will come. Now coach you they call him, coach Tangba. I don't coach all man. Passionate about football. People who don't play for Lyon Star, people who don't travel, go overseas. He don't contribute na their career and their life. So I just want pass a message there. Say we still in the month of April, or they celebrate independence. So inside this month, they will recognize people in whatever little way. We don't contribute to the nation positively for change things. Because until we accept and recognize people and shine a light on them, other people are not going to understand, say we all get a role for play for change this country. Let us pray this morning. Let's start the devotion with prayers. Lord, seek Allah in guidance and protection and in blessing our life. And let us pray. Join us in prayer. Say amen, amen, wherever you are. Because as my man and alumni, they don't lost so. Then truly don't lose. Then they shower the drive past. I hardly see them. But yeah, let us pray. Let us pray this morning.
We all they grab and go about with business. We where they go to school. We where they go work. We get family for take care of. And we always get dreams and aspiration in our hearts. Oh, they look for you, for they bring and come to pass. Papa God, we pray that the strength, the grace, the wisdom, the favor, and all what we need for they will be fruitful at this dunya, and for they will work all make sense. We pray that you will bring unto we today. Lord, we pray that all the past difficulties that we would all experience as a nation, as people them, as families, and as people them when are young picking them. We pray that then they all not go be a waste. We pray that today will be the day we go mark a new beginning in our lifetime. We pray that today will be the day where everything will begin for change for we good. Lord, we pray that if anybody there in the nation we want for bring setback, if anybody there where they try for go against your plan we get for people them in this country, we pray that you will cause their hearts for change, and we all go able for work together as one people, as one salon, for make sure say peace again, for make sure say love again, for make sure say prosperity come to all the people them now, all walks of life in every corner in this dunya and in this nation. Papa God, we tell you thank you, because we know say this is not a brand new day, we know say this is not a blessed day, we know say this is not a day where everything get for turn around for we good, and we know say we go always get a reason as a nation and as a people for come back to you, because now you not the one where they make all things work out for we good. And we pray that today will be the day where they go rise, and today will be the day where they go experience freshness and refreshing at their own life. And at the end of the day, we will give you glory and we will give you praise. We tell you thank you. In Jesus' name.
The trials and difficulties is sent upon this day as well today and the day after it. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will bless we country, He will guide we leaders them, and He will bless we mineral in this nation, and He will unite we as one people. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change the people that we get negative mindset for this country. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change the bad one that then become good one. Let Allah make always the good one then dominate the bad one them. Let Allah unite we as a nation, guide we leaders them, all the sectors in government. Let Allah give we people away for say them righteous and then sincere for rule this nation. Let Allah bless we leaders them. We be say them get the fearness of Allah. We go sorry for the masses. We go sorry for the people them. Try them best and for grant cure to people them. Even though Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they grant cure. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله خيرك. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. سبحان ربك رب العزة أما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين وآخر دعوانا والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Come on.
a God don't do one for we. Then the radicals for Christ, Mr. One, J1. You know, if you remember J1, you know, J1 have been this rapper, and he get a lot of good songs. He sing with Emerson, he gets new song them. Yeah, but he's into gospel and preaching now. I can enjoy song them. I can like the energy, you know, the energy where they put in praising God, you know, and the people you see in church out in the worship. Somebody Richie been go visit them, you know, we can tongue and himself go play the, you know. Let Allah answer prayer them. We say amen, amen to them prayer then they. Let Allah guide and protect. We leaders them, give them wisdom and understanding. Direct them to the right path, make them take the right decision in making this country a better place. But also we as a people, you know, may Allah make we better person, make we better people. Let we get wisdom and understanding, and understand say we self get a role for play in this society for make things better, because now we they take decision them for give people in power. Now we they vote, now we they have political parties, now we they support people them. Now we get power. Power belongs to the people. And if we all agree, say, even though we they support with political parties, we can still hold them accountable and ask them question and support government society for support government, then we go get things done better. Because if it doesn't work, it affects everyone. If it works well, we all benefit from it. When they give lights, I always give you this example. When they give lights, water, then they choose and pick who's us if for day, who's us enough for day. Tell you the last time, yeah, there are people where sometimes we get power or you get resources, you able afford for buy water bowser. You able get in way for get water. Maybe if there is a list for outside for supply water, then go prioritize them. You know, but when you don't get power, you have seen people, we've all seen people who without that power, then they come back, can live in our community like normal people. They therefore struggle for everything what they struggle for. You know, but the time where you get the opportunity, you get power, if you make things done and you do them the right way, it get better. Even when you don't get power, it benefits we all. Now we all the benefit from them. So even you don't need for call again, what's another now also there help me what's about that, then go begin check. Sometimes the man don't take you place and then they prioritize now. You name go the last, tell you they get what other people with a priority go don't get first. So hopefully we'll get to that point. Beside people themselves we get responsibility for run institutions them and serve the people. Go understand say they should do that diligently. It comes with a lot of responsibility and you know, a call to service. Where you take them, if you understand, say it's a call to service. It's not just about moving with the SUV. It's about creating impact as well. I see them they fix pole them for light now. Yeah. You know, yeah. I've been telling about them lights them up IMAT, from Limcoquin, take go up IMAT. We then Chinese then down this road. Then fix, we then do them from Limcoquin, take go, we then do take go Jue. Then fix then lights and then fix solar light. Then light and they don't go off. They don't go off for a very long time now. You know, no one cares. These are things we can maintenance easily. We can change, but people are not care. So I see that they fix pole them from before to where take go up to by President Lojana. They don't begin fix the pole them. I'm sure it's for other solar lights again. So we can't maintenance the one the way then we don't fix for we they can't fix other one them back. I don't know if not private or government person they fix them, but they can't fix other one them back. 6 months, 1 year, they go off. Or they come and pull them. We go fix other side back. Driving a beach, they don't fix lights, streets, traffic, solar lights there and that. But we just can't. How? And some of them say if not government, procurement is involved. Procurement is involved. There are people where they involve in procurement. But let's forget procurement. Self. Imagine saying a free then give it. Just imagine. Say somebody come, he can a compound. He meets you compound dark. You say, okay, they make this road where they can inside you compound. Then they fix lights now you compound, lay bright. one ball fuel inside that you compound it. You know, make up. The second ball fuel, the third ball fuel, the final one fuel. The compound become dark back. You left the compound for fix am for fix the light inside the compound. You say you go get new pole for can fix lights na the road. So you okay. Man, me some of them things there where they can I can see them. I can question being who are they in charge ba? Who are the people where they in charge? Because they don't give you light. The pole and did it. It don't go off. Nah, it go off. Even to where ball brain they go off. But now somebody for just think say, okay, how do we maintenance this? How do we ensure say we put a system in place? We go ensure say if now every 3 months if we can check listing and watch them, or if one go off safe, it go take 1 week, we go come and change them. But we just abandon and so now they can fix pole down here for fix other lights and way down the back pole. Yeah, I don't tell you before President Lodge, there are 2 poles. Now one pan the lights away there outside now, the solar lights. Now one day with the lights. There are 2 more outside. We know the lights. In totally know the lights. Imagine now before the president in the entrance, watching no anytime the drive passing. The entrance will go inside. It did the pole lady. These are things. How much will this cost we? How much it go take for let somebody see this and understand say that's what the president may they expect for do that they will start for life safe. I know they expect the president for do that. But there are people who are in charge. They are man. Anyway, we'll take the anthem and pledge and today we continue with the history lesson and teaching from Joseph Kaifala, the chairman of the Monuments and Relics Commission. We bring to you episodes of videos we don't do where they teach we history and culture as we inside this month of April. We na Independence Month. We're going to celebrate independence, but if finally we know how come on for knows how they go. So we take the pledge and anthem, and immediately after that, we'll take a song. Then we take the history lesson for today with the kind courtesy of the Monuments and Relics Commission and also the chairman Joseph Kaifala.
My love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all the times. I promise to defend her honor and good name. Always work for our unity, this freedom and prosperity, and put our interests above all else. So help me God, so help me
When I was a child, my grandmother, Mama Geneba, led me through jungle paths to a small village in Kailahun called Sami, where she showed me coffee and cocoa plantations she promised would someday be mine. Then I became a boy, and my father took me fishing in rivers that flowed from Sierra Leone through Guinea and Liberia. I am a man now, and wherever I go in Sierra Leone, I am pulled by meandering rivers, islands of coconut trees, and vast sandy beaches. So wherever I go, and have been to many places, this is home.
Many of you have been asking for me to do videos about the peopling of Sierra Leone because, of course, many of you want to know where your ancestors came from. I didn't want to venture into that area of history because my senior Gojo has covered that very well in his book, A New History of Sierra Leone. But I also realized that not all of you read history in secondary school, and therefore you deserve to know where your ancestors came from. But before I go into talking about all the other tribes and ethnic groups in Sierra Leone, I want to start from the beginning of the beginning, which is the Limba people. There is no historical evidence yet to show that the Limba people came from anywhere else. They've always lived in Sierra Leone in the Warawara Hills. And therefore the oldest known Sierra Leonean discovered by archaeological research is a man we call Mansom Fundu, which is why you always see me referring to Mansom Fundu as the oldest Sierra Leonean. This is what we know. So therefore, our oldest ancestors are the Limba people, to whom I am very grateful for this. Bang, Poyo, Mampama, Bolwang. There are 5 ethnic clans of Limba people. The Warawara, the Tonko, the Sela, the Safronko, and the Biriwa. The Warawara area belongs to the Mansares, and the Conte generally come from the Biriwa clan. So before we talk about everyone else who came from somewhere else, you ought to know that the Limbas are your oldest ancestors of Sierra Leone and the owners of this country.
That's Gojo Joseph Kaifala, the chairman of the Monuments and Relics Commission, with some history lesson about the Limbas, and we get for the continue. Don't do several one on the different tribes. So inside this April, every other weekday, we get for the bring to you know, them videos and they will teach you about history, get some about places. If only we know, you know. If you want to get more, you can go follow the Monuments and Relics Commission Facebook page, or you can search for Joseph Kaifala himself in the Facebook, or you can search for the Center for Memory and Reparation, where in a organization we found, and you can get a lot. He's doing a lot in teaching history and letting us understand Usai we come off from and Usai we forgo. You know, like I tell you again. You see, so there is someone, somebody who follow this program in the UK, we surprised me with this bell, this small bell, and some packs of coffee. I like so much, and I want to thank him so much for doing that, and I appreciate that. And yeah, I've got a small bell. I've got a small bell that I'm moving around with. I'll be moving around with it. I can get inside and I can go with people and can ask me, say, but where the bell? Who say left the bell? You know, I count the bell. So now, well, it's not going inside my pocket. It's a big small for going inside my pocket. But I got to put it inside the motor car, you know. But good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lamboy Richie. Yeah, Lamboy, the video done. Now they end actually. Now they end. We'll try to get a better, a longer version of hopefully. But now the video. And good morning, Albert Fuji, Gibel Indolo Lebi, Adama Maxil, Kamara Daniel Idris, Dauda Tarawali. Yeah, bruh. The kind of way people abandon government property there. The lights there. We can't maintenance lights. We can't. They would go and fix lights. They no more lights. Them solar lights. Sometimes at the panel for clean no more or change something panel. But we actually need for do better with them thing than they. Because if we go and fix no more, they will not get a system where they maintenance them. Then definitely go and bug. But if we not get a system where we go maintenance them, then we not get reason for fix them. We not get reason for fix them, man. Anyway, they can make some call. They can talk to colleagues in the region. They get regional updates as always, as usual on Thursdays. They can talk to colleagues them. A lot of interesting stories them across the country. Good morning, Alphonse Gevao, Saltec Sal. Good morning. Good morning, Aaron Junior Toka, Kelly Kamara, Diske Kusna Bayo, Solomon Toure, Abdul Malik. Good morning, Samuel Fenty Sisse, Eddie Grant, Thomas M. Kamara, Fode Suri Mansare, Al Amin Ba, Abdulrahman Tijan, Alfred Thomas. Good morning. Good morning, Desmond Smith, Ahmed Bobson Kamara, Fuad Bangua Fuad, Abdulaziz, Musa Kemoba Sherif, Simeon Alonga, Koka, Mustafa Jane, Gombu Blanco, Alpha, Lekra named Ezekiel, Michael Karimu, Alvic Victor Bania, Alimatu Diamond Kene. Good morning, Shiba Concept. Good morning, Ibrahim Musa Kuruma. Good morning, Albert Lansana. Albert, we're looking forward to seeing you soon, inshallah. Yeah, we look forward for see. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. You know, there is this story we run yesterday. I just want to we run that story today. We run on our socials yesterday about a concern where the Minister of Social Welfare raised about the issue of religious tolerance. I don't know if you go agree with me. Yesterday, strenuously, I've been to make a point with some of my colleagues. Them say the religious tolerance where we always don't preach and they enjoy in this country. We need for be honest with ourselves and ensure say we continue for enjoy that and not allow petty issues them for overshadow that religious tolerance day. We grew up in communities them, we grew up na compound them. We not care about people. I still get memory of December how there is this Christian man, Pafobi. They go give you chocolates, go give you toy. I still get that memory, you know, and I still know how pray we they celebrate with your Christian friends. Them food go there, everything we pay and go share food around, you know, and how then they expect we fasting during Ramadan. It's still they happen, but what you they see they happen right now is something we should be honest and sincere about. That we all, me a Muslim, I pray. But I not for force me religion, me Christian brother or sister. I not for force them say no, them for accept within a me religion. No, I me right for practice our one practice and dress our one dress. Just like I not go expect the Christian for force for impose in your practice by me. Now then the tolerance. Everybody accept how everybody they practice in your way. That is the tolerance we've been enjoying. That be tolerance, but then the other we need for be honest and sincerely with social media now. Also everybody go able to generate content and share them around. It's the minister herself. Let's just read within the story where we they can't take. Let me take the reports. Let me take the video report. I think then they go give some context for let people them understand actually waiting at the try for say. Let me take the video report where my colleague puts together on this issue where the minister they raised some concern about the issue of religious tolerance and acceptance.
Minister of Social Welfare Melrose Kamanzi don't give serious warning say extremism and hate speech don't they grow na salon and once for turn trend we talk say go slowly destroy the country in unity if they not take am serious. It talk say wetin dem dey see now not for just be isolated talk, but na pattern wey don dey develop, especially through sermons dem and social media, wey go mislead people them and create division. The minister say religion not for be used as cover for spread hate or incite wahala, and say any message wey go threaten national peace no go be tolerated.
Our zero tolerance for hate speech, all forms of incitement, inflammatory speeches, and divisive rhetorics will be freely rejected by government and even the people of this country.
For address this growing concern, government and religious leaders them don't come together in a Miata Conference Center in Freetown, will lead to the signing of one landmark communique. Religious leaders then agree say they get big responsibility for guiding followers them and maintain peace inside society. Then same we talk say then go continue for preach love, tolerance and unity and avoid any message we go divide communities. The communique committed for reject hate speech and extremism and for take action against anybody where they promote division. It still introduce accountability measures them, wey mean say no religious institution no go protect any individual where they incite violence or hatred.
Wetin the communique say, he say we want peaceful coexistence, mutual respect across all faith, responsible and accountable leadership. Then for reject every hate message, incitement and extremism. Now in the key thing, anybody now caught, whether on social media, who say you make that statement or it gets to the security forces, you're going to be arrested. Then not a religious business again. It will be individualistic. Women say alone, it big as you. So you cannot put everybody's life at risk or put country in anarchy. So you arrested and no religious leader, no human right, no get for go free you there.
Security officials them in same way to emphasize the need for early warning, proper communication and community cooperation for maintain the peace we Salon don dey enjoy over the years.
We also supposed to do if for maintain the peace and religious tolerance within this country, for which we are known all over the world. The first one we call early warning system. You know, let the community, then let them be very vigilant for make them able to detect anything when they happen at the community. Then we get the tendency for puel with peace and for puel with togetherness. So when our religious leaders and the elders then we for constantly engage with our people. Now that makes sense. When our sermons and when our kutuba then you go find out when they consider then kind messages for the people. The second one is strategic communication. You go find out all kind on board, level they pass messages, we go bring people then together rather than it scatter them. So that any message will know say get the tendency for do something, will dispel that kind of message there. And of course the third one, now a whole of society approach. We all now we responsibility as Sierra Leoneans or all come together, we work hand in hand for more make sure say peace day.
Then be remind say now the same unity may help Salon during the civil war, with religious leaders them we been play key role for dialogue, reconciliation and national healing.
During our civil conflicts, the Interreligious Council of Sierra Leone demonstrated the power of faith leadership in promoting dialogue, reconciliation and national healing.
Now, with the new agreement, government and religious leaders them don't send a message say they're ready for protect Salon in peace and ensure say extremism no go get place na the country. For Truth Media, me na Davida Spence Solomon.
Well, now the reports then the the religious leaders and don't sign some communique for ensure say, but this don't go beyond the religious leaders them. It's us, we the worshippers them as well. Me I can say, me I know the first go for God who God powerful. Me believe say me a Muslim. I they worship God for lay sorry for me. For I go heaven. How me they go touch God in faith for faith other person? When me and this person they seek salvation for go heaven. How? If me na Muslim, I believe say God na the be all and end all, most powerful. How me for each other person and want impose myself or how for practice how somebody for living life? Why should I? Mr. Ben, I try the try and this thing for go heaven. Na try man they try. How me for vex per other person in own way of life or how we they do things? You know, we for just accept we self and preach to we self and we don't enjoy this. Like I said, we go to school. We go we go up na Muslim school. Me go because you know Muslim school me not celebrating at Thanksgiving self. Yeah, not ever. You know, me life member say there is a Thanksgiving I for go per match pass. I always had wanted to attend Albert Academy. I don't say that now, but my daddy insist say no. You go there Eastern. You go attend Eastern school and that. You know, but I've lived with people. I get party them with a Christian. We know they talk religion. Say we know get anything then they say about. Now this way for live your life. Now this, but I got in business. Don't try no more. Let we Lord do best and worship and seek forgiveness and accept, expect. Because me wetin me believe na life is not that I not for do bad to other point. Wetin I not say if person do to me I not like and at the time me best not for do unto other person. I just believe say religion na belief. Now wetin me believe. Now this Islam me believe say na I grow up with, na then teach me na I believe say na me own pathway for seek salvation from God, for serve me God and go heaven. I don't need for it. It wasn't imposed in me. I meet her at my home and I grew up with her and na my religion. Proudly, I'll say it. Other people, them that's how. Other people, and they convert. But God in business, let God fight for himself. Why you they hate your other company when a mortal malek, you know, God make una, give una life. Una all powerless, God they take we all one day. How me go begin make person plaba for we need for tone down. You know, me and my friend Joel, they talk yesterday. I don't do a report, a data. We go share that data day where they show how we level of religious tolerance they decline. It decline. It's serious. We should be serious about it. We all now we go on social media. We be inflamed. You know, I can say something and the thing and the way they happen at this country, being one for pay attention to. Where we all are citizens. I know they say people are not right for say everything they want to say, but there are things where we for pay. You know, some of them school and they will go safe. If you check them school and they the thing the way they lack and how much and they pay the teacher them. If we pay attention to them thing then they how we go change the school, how we go add value to the school, how we go help them with wash facilities and all. It help. Now then energy then they will for put really jump and God in business. Anyway, Lord can talk to a colleague then at the region, but me, you know what I'm saying, and the marking tab, honestly. But it's just my thought. Now, my own thoughts. Me, a Muslim. I don't think say anybody for impose in way of practice or in religion per me. Just as how much I know for impose me way of practice or religion per person. Wait till you don't get na tolerance, na dialogue. We can dialogue. Say, okay, let's agree. Let's do this. Let's be tolerant. Let we allow people them. But yeah, we they go Pujan. They talk to a colleague. Asa and Joanna. We got a case. There is a case of a woman. Somebody wait to WhatsApp pan somebody or Twitter over footbrush. They make plaba. So let me join with colleague Hassan Joanna Koma for that report. Good morning, Hassan.
Yeah, good morning, people in Radio Land, and good morning, manager.
Hassan, how Pujan, bro?
Well, Pujan relatively calm and quiet, and no cause to alarm. Security alert, and nobody make any alarm so far.
Yeah, I miss Tanga Jesse, na so den call her.
We get a fish where they call Kwamwi. Kwamwi now one fish where they can by season. And they hold people in Apuja, you know them.
Yeah, then get that fish and that cassava. You know, I've been doing it some time ago, man.
Yeah, Tanga Jesse.
Yes, man, Miss Sandy. But yes, there's this story where you give you an update on about somebody pour to a tap and person because they make plaba for toothbrush. Waiting on the story on that.
Well, Fatmata Kuruma, na a lactating mother where they live alongside with the victim when I'm Makane na student at the St. Stephen Vocational Government Secondary School. Where both they live in one location. On the 31st of March, and well before that, the Alala be done the start, be done the gap up. Before that, 1 week ago. So on that fateful day, Fatmata Kuruma, he put water for a man, a husband for making was doing a water, where they call Umaru. So Umaru one for was, but they defend the footbrush. The football them defend Makane, we in this victim here, don't take him, I think, we use him personally because they only dwell at the same place. So he used the opportunity. Whilst on our way from this point, Makane not be there around, so the suspect, winner Fatmata Kuruma, but they find this cross. So he tell us see well, Makane be get up. So as Makane arrived, now he tell us see well, BAU Fatmata Kuruma not talk too much about this brush in business here, try to get this brush. So an argument ensued between the two. Serious argument ensued, they begin to use abusive languages, fighting Ukol. They were more away, according to within Agada. Because of that fight, the Fatmata Kuruma began for poured water on Makane, where he sustained serious injuries in his body. Currently, Makane began a hospital in response to treatment, while Fatmata Kuruma, when at the lactating mother, began a police net. But because of the young Kumbra, and the police will tell us say for the Kamna police station every morning for making answers to questions there. Currently, that they happening in respect of this issue.
Okay. But you know, this na rare case, na them domestic case, and I think same way can happen frequently in Apuja.
Well, seldomly they happen because the domestic cases are more way they happen in Apuja. Now, too much of single mothers in there, and when them single mothers them more than in Apuja.
You were the man them, Hassan. The man and they run away.
The man and they run away and left the woman there. Secondly, again, the man and the judge decided not to say, "I go marry second wife."
Then
so
they married. Then the married scatter.
Hello.
So then they go married. Where then go married second wife? The married is scatter.
Yeah, the married is scatter. That is too common now. Put on this picture. It's too common. Many of the women then are single mothers then, and most of the men they also again, they do prison. Some man don't die. All as a result of this stress. In Pujon here, you find out say because of the sexual penetration cases that will be done in Pujon, the kind of laws that will be done put. Some man they PM bars as a result of setup because what can happen normally, the man and they abandon them, picking them and the woman them. So you see a young man they come and begin aid the family and they help them in one way or the other. Of course, the law say you know for deal with underage, but that's too common now. So when this thing happen, the underage, the man go down to support them, or the woman the picking up as small 18 years and they go to 19 towards 20. The parent has to come and find out say a picking don't go tap to man, they let you know they drag and go police. But who of the young man and in a prison Apujoya? So as we also talked, the man they don't neglect their responsibility, they don't abandon their homes, they don't go get second wife. That is too common.
But waiting the traditional and religious leaders then did really Pujan is a religious place and a place where get some very influential people in Massachusetts. Waiting then they do for addressing you talk about something very very important about young picking them when they married and gibele and them born and all that. Waiting religious community leaders and traditional leaders and they do for address that?
Well, in Puchong, a very unique place. The religious leaders, they ensure every day they go on at the various churches and mosques and they educate the public there about Dentia. You know, like what I say, they laws them, they uphold, but where the man abandon them, the woman them, some young man and the couple aid the process, like for the airport, they give chop money, etc. Lead on place, accommodation. So within this, as the man you give about this one, they come. He say, well, you not put in picking for Magidus, you not put in picking for, let's say, for Kano. No, you not saying picking that. So the man automatically go to the police, they investigate and charge the matter, go for the rule. So waiting they happen, the court, the law, they watch on the court, they watch on the law, waiting the law say, you know, for put picking house or harboring, etc. So that in a jail. So you find out of the young man in a prison.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Hassan, for speaking to us on that. But I go want to ask, what's in the support way then single mothers there or then young ladies there they get? Is there a support system for help them, for educate them, picking them or take care of themselves?
Well, no support, no the NGOs them, not they really for ever serving the institutions they are. Most of the picking them, they not even know how for able for even for getting daily bread now. Puja is so vulnerable in the way that food safe. Well, even the global something waiting waiting, but even here for let people and get food a challenge. So you find out say not to say that the picking and wish for go into that here. If you support that they able for service, they're going for make a resistance on this. But food not the things are hard, cost of living very high. So you find out they challenge here. They come in the way of the beginning. They not get any other option except they go into the tier.
Okay.
But you get some very decent picking them way. They know they compromise some of their tier. They know they just easily walk into that. Now that make the government they establish one vulnerable school because many times picking them where they want for go to higher education, man them they can tap to them for let them go schooling. So government will establish the first volume government secondary school for girls, where they call it one Jama government secondary school for girls. Now 100% volume where government is support for them, vulnerable picking them where they go for attend school, but when they come, the caregivers them not get any upper hand. Waiting they happen, the next thing now the man and they can take them and go keep them at their respective communities. Them. Okay. So government belong behind some of the do the selections and they became the very sound footing and they attend the school.
Okay, Hassan, thank you so much. But I go ask one final question. This report of which in the picture where you paint, so are there increased cases or reports of sexual harassment or sexual and gender-based violence within Pujeong?
Well, they don't say on the increase, but they don't minimize because of the laws. Then before this time, they don't the increase, but since the law we don't cap of them speak cases them, we don't minimize. But like what I tell you know more, waiting on the increase na Pujeong na single mother. Boku of the woman them na they responsible for the beginning. And things are difficult in Pujeong. But the unfortunate situation, you consider all those big factors, big people them where they come on a Pujeong district, they get less where they do in the district. Now few of them they do some development in Pujeong district. One is Honorable Dixie Momo Rogers. They don't really tremendously try. The chief whip na Parliament. I want him, you know more like the chief minister. Now another one we don't do very big na Pujeong district. Like the Office of National Security, National Coordinator of Mr. Obama Golkan. You get the Secretary to the President. You get the NRA Commissioner General. They don't really try for the developer boost the district. In a few, but you get so many of them in this government where they give lip service to their district or their district develop.
Okay, thank you so much, Hassan, for the update day. We appreciate that so much and hope the authorities and they pay attention And like you say, there are a lot of people in very, very, strategic position. Them way come up, people who want to be president as well. Say, hopefully, then go pay attention to the district and address some of them challenges there. Thanks, Hassan, for speaking to us. We can go mile 91. Also, we get a report. There is this, before we go mile 91, there is this seeming scarcity of fuel. Yesterday night, my colleague them been there around and take some videos and photos for show how bike riders and keke riders and people in the fight forget fuel. Well, until it is made official, according to million sources within governments, that possibly today they will make an announcement for an increase in the price of petroleum products, diesel and petrol. Possibly they will make that announcement. But until then, it's difficult. People are finding it difficult for get fuel, and people in the queue. Mostly petrol. I think people in the queue and they finding it difficult for get petrol. Most of the petrol station them. So maybe government will make the announcements today, and fuel go there. People then go about and buy peacefully, whatever the price. We know people them way very resilient. You can say okay, Kendele we no go die. Whatever be the price. We can go mile 91. Also, we get Jonathan. There is a case of an alleged kidnapping. They arrest 2 people. Good morning, Jonathan.
Yes, good morning, my bro.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. There's this report of a guy who was, they say they can kidnap him, but now mile 91 and go arrest the people. And what the story?
As you don't capture the story of this particular issue, on Monday, 30th March 2026, then the alleged say 5 people where they alleged then armed robbers them we kidnap as alleged one Ibrahim Kroma, where na 32-year-old boy or man, where na a resident of Adukia Peninsula Freetown.
Okay.
Where they be alleged say na 5 people that we na kidnappers them, we kidnap and Kausa na 91. Na the key complex na scroll, where they can they and can there for 2 days. As to information where we get that from sources them, now the Malentuan police station, this guy when I Ibrahim Kuma where they alleged they kidnap him, they catch him on Malentuan. As of I talk to you, I talk to the general public for seek this particular information. This Ibrahim Kuma and the attacker and robber of 150,000 United States dollars.
Then and take for man 150,000 United States dollars.
Yes, 150,000 United States dollars. We worth 306 million loans. New loans. I think say old loans. And then also a chain we valid 30,000 United States dollars and 1 kilogram of gold we valid 130,000 United States dollars as I tell you. And the action we have taken, the report be reached me from the team of police and military officers when I personnel in Malentuan police station. The team be led by the LEC local unit commander CSP Bema Bomura and the operation officer CSP Mr. Sayo Conte and officer commanding the OSP and ASP Mr. Abbas Sise. We been lead the patrol.
Okay.
And the people where them use now SLP 312, where them be going on the scene, where them get an information say people and then at the international chief complex where they alleged say then armed robbers them. And Ibrahim Kroma, upon the information we gather, the alleged people where they alleged where one of them na Simpson Bandi Kalon, and the other one where they be don't arrest na Eric Prema Bali, where then they arrest them, and the 5 people also the 3 them then be there at large where them be wrong, but later on then we get information say after where they don't capture the 2, the one then we get information say it did number similar So we later, the Manitowoc Police Division, patrol team, they also go there and try for get a incident in so, and then they also get for capture the other one.
Okay.
And the two still there at large, and they're on the run, they know we will get them way about it.
Okay.
But they don't capture already the 3 of them.
So the case still in my 91 or they don't transfer to Freetown?
They don't transfer the matter na Freetown CID headquarters.
Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. And I get a distress message yesterday as well about this whole kidnapping, allegedly, you know. Somebody sent me a message. I just want to read it quick. Yeah, let's see. It say the person actually, they say they kidnapping in relative. You know, say it been the, he say now within Freetown, if they go eastern or so, they inside Keke, say they kidnap them. And then they ask for some ransom from the family, you know, and the family still dip and try for see if they can able raise the amounts they and get the person. You know, there have been reports of kidnapping. I hope the authorities and they pay attention, and that is something they go address hopefully. So go get to the point to say, you know, people and just they do no more and get away with it.
To be brother, to be very candid, there were also we do this act so as alleged na one of them na police officer.
Wow.
In number na PT 16413. We na contact W and in pin code 227194. We let me shut the vehicle even when they be used. They meet the pistol, CS-17 pistol, where they found inside the vehicle.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It's tough, man. Hopefully, we'll talk to the police, or the police will come out with a statement on this. But thank you so much for Jonathan for speaking to us this morning from Mile 91. At the end, we regional update them. We can talk to our first guest this morning, the managing director of Mercury International, Martin Michael. You might win a house. You know, you might win a house with betting and playing. With Mercury. So they can talk about that and the work of Mercury as well. Continue for stay with me. Now take this video where they show the host. We possibly go win, but we can understand how you go win this host.
What's up, everybody? I am Drizelik, and I'm about to take you into this amazing house. So join the fun. Place your bet on Mercury and your name could be on the keys to this house. Join me. Bet 250 leons on any Vegas game to get 1 raffle ticket. Bet 50 leons on any sports game for get 1 raffle ticket. You can double your raffle tickets by betting on any Vegas games under Provider of the Month category. You can also double your raffle ticket if your betting slip includes any FIFA World Cup games. The more you bet, the more raffle tickets you get. Only real money bets count. Free spins and bonus bets do not count on raffle tickets, and the prizes are non-transferable. Remember, this promotion runs from the 1st of April to the 20th of July 2026, and the final draw will be on the 21st of July 2026. One last thing, the winner will be contacted via phone number or email. Bet on Mercury to win this amazing house.
Well, that Drizelik, they show the host. Simon, the other video actually they show just the host. You could show just that video there. But are they with the managing director of Mercury International, Mr. Martin Michael, of Eastern Lions? Of Tottenham Hotspur. which local team you support as well?
Well, since Bo grew up, I guess Bo Rangers.
Bo Rangers.
But at one time, I've been getting affiliation with Calon FC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see sometimes you will visit the
correct.
field. Yes.
Correct.
So Bo Rangers, here is a very big fan. We una for go present the jersey too, because I see they do that there as well. But good morning and welcome, Mr. Martin Michael of Tottenham Hotspur. I will proudly say, because he gets I know few people who support Tottenham. I know Martin. I know my late friend Dr. Bimba Idris and Paulo Conte.
Yeah.
A few people who I know where they support.
Paulo a big supporter.
Yes, true. Tottenham. But good morning and welcome. We just see this host. They explain how for Winham, but why Mercury do this? I think this is the first time you're doing this. Why putting a house for customers or people with the bet for win?
Well, first of all, good morning and thank you for inviting me to your station. I don't live Freetown now 3 months, and now you remember for inviting me, but you're not bad. Anyway.
You don't say why they wait for Lika. By the way, I must proudly say, Maki, we proud partners from a start, and I want to thank you on behalf of management and staff for believing in us and supporting us even before we get started. So thank you so much. And I've been doing invite time. They say go come the right time, and this is the right time.
And also I wear this Tottenham shirt because so we're in our one group, and I do one for monitor some people in another group.
And let them know so you still strong.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, yes. So, I mean, Lamrana, you know the history of Mercury. Not the first time this with the giveaway things them, particularly with the online site. I mean, we don't do motorcar, we don't do keke, we don't do Okada, generators, telephones. We don't do a lot of things like that. So the idea come up, say, as I said at the lunch yesterday, we all grow up in this country, we all get ambition. Everybody ambition, someone be lawyer, someone be doctor, you want be journalist, someone be politicians, them, you understand. Oh, I see me PRO there, come back.
With Oba.
Anyway, so, so we all grow up with ambition, but I think the foundation where we all get now, we mindful, we build on ambition now for own property. I think everybody where they grow up in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
You don't say you don't make or at least where you get host, so you don't get small respect where you get host. How you go after that now? Well, it left up to you. Yeah. So we decide, say, let we give one person that opportunity for say, himself don't get his own house. And now that the idea come about, and it coincide with the upcoming World Cup, and so that's generally the idea, I mean, we don't do things. We don't build schools. We don't help for complete hospitals and other things. Them.
Well, they can talk about the charity part of Machi.
So why not do something where an ordinary guy on the streets go walk away with a beautiful house? Located in John Obi under the TAF project. It's a 2-bedroom house. Now bungalow, we get own bathrooms, kitchens, everything. And the house value 81,000 United States dollars.
And almost person go play for win that house.
Well, you see, this is not the beauty of it. One raffle ticket, you for play 50 leon. But I want to explain this 50 leon. Because I don't want to let people misunderstand.
Yeah.
Not to foresee now one ticket 50 leono, then you get some. You get raffle ticket. Let me assume say you na person when a small money you play. So you play 1 leon every day. If you play 1 leon every day for 50 days, you don't play 50 leon. You get 1 ticket. And now 1 ticket nobody win the raffle. And a lock. So somebody like I think the time we will do the motorcar, the person will win the car, now we get the least amount of raffle tickets. So, not to 1 ticket 50 leon online. Now you accumulation. So if you bet 5 leon today, and then you bet 10 leon tomorrow, we go add the 5 leon to the 10 leon, it don't go 15. Then if you buy 3 leon the next day, we go add that 3 to the 15. Till you reach 50. then you get 1 ticket. Of course, if you play 1 ticket 50, you get 1 raffle ticket. If you do 1 bite 50 leon, then you get 1 raffle ticket automatically.
Okay.
Then we also get what we call Vegas, when are the
okay,
so that's not like
Vegas.
online jackpot, roulette, then thing and day. So then they back. Let me say you begin with 10 leon. You play, you the win, you the loss, you the win, you the loss, you the win, you the loss. When you don't reach 250, you go get tickets. Or you play 10 leon, you play, you play another 10 leon and so on. So it's not the same, not to one go.
Okay.
Now accumulate.
You don't need for wait till you get at the money.
No.
The 50 or the 250.
No, you
before
can continue for play how you play, enjoy, try for win as usual.
Whether they keep track of how much you don't
exactly.
play.
The account, your account and the system, they keep track. The minute you don't reach 50 leon, you get 1 ticket. And hold on, I add one more thing. The beauty of it is you don't need for win than you bite.
Okay.
Win, loss, it no matter. Now we now the ticket, now the bite now important.
The amount where you put.
The amount's not really important if you reach 50 leon as well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We not put and say now 50 leon you for play. But good people not go able for do that. And we always advise as part of our policy, only play within you able for loss. So if you don't say inside of you now 50 cents or 1 leon, you're able loss every day, then player. This promotion they run for about 120 days or 110 days. So if you play 1 leon, by the time the promotion they done,
you go be the lucky
you don't
winner.
get 2 tickets.
Yeah.
And that's all you need.
So how the person where they play safe go no say it don't reach a point where it don't reach 50 or it don't reach 250, it don't get the raffle.
It go get notification and the account go show them. Because everybody you play on Mercury bets online, you get for set up an account. You know to like the red box where you just go give you money then give you tickets. So you get for go online, you fill the form, you put your telephone number, you put your email address, and then you get your own account.
Okay.
And then every time you go online, you get for use that your account there for login.
Okay.
You get for login. You can't play as a guest.
Okay.
You get for be a member. Where you log in, you get your account, all your information and everything, they come up and so on. And through all of that, and you telephone and email, you go to know how many tickets you don't get.
So this raffle or this prize now for the people who they play online, no more not the one who they use the red box.
Yes, this is not for online promotion.
Okay.
Because the problem with the way you play on the red box, it's hard for keep track. Because as I say, Danny, you don't need any membership, you don't need for join, you know, na offline. And you have no way they offline is very difficult for track. You understand? I mean, we get the thing where offline gets again, where that not the red box, not the bonuses. So where you win certain amount of games, you get big bonus them. So some people then can bet 1 leon, 2 leon, they win 12 team, maybe then forget 10 million, 10,000 or 15,000, 20,000 winning. By the time you add the bonus, it don't go 100,000. So offline get some very big bonus.
So I see when they make them clear, say if bonus is not included.
No, what I mean by bonus, where you win with the ad per you winning.
Okay.
Where we say bonus online, so where you don't invest a certain type of money, normally, you go receive a message say you get 2 leon for go free for go play. You understand?
Yeah.
So some people every so often then go get a message and where you go now your account you go see now free money will they give you for go play. That free money they not count towards the raffle ticket.
Okay.
Whereas the bonus offline at the red box, now where you win with the add the winning for you.
Okay. So I just read now the Facebook question. Somebody they ask if there is a support way Mercury they provide for let people understand how to play the online. How do they need to play the online? The account where they open. How now just like how anybody they open accounts with a bank or you need to get email for us. What's in the process?
Well, you go to the website www.mercurybet.com. You press login or sign up. Now login if you're not already a member. Otherwise you go to sign up, you understand? And then there's a form where you get for fill. It will ask you certain information. But most importantly now your telephone number. Because you go receive code on your telephone number and via your telephone number, you get all the information. Not a very difficult process. You fill the form, you understand? You put your telephone number. Once you don't complete the form, you press submit, that's it. Automatically, you don't become a member. Now, when you don't become a member and you want to begin play, you get for deposit money. We get 3 ways for let you deposit. You go to the deposit, then you go see 3 ways. Or 2 ways you go see, orange money and Afri money. I will come to the 3rd one just now. Orange money, Afri money. If you're not a person where they deal with Afri money, you press Afri money, it will show you the process. If you're not a person where they deal with orange money, you click on orange money, it will show you the process of how for deposit. Very simple. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no break. The system not ever go off. You don't need for wait let red box open. Now, first time we've been to sell voucher through the red box for online, but we don't stop that day. Now we get another method we will call e-voucher. The retailers then go get a telephone. Where you go, you tell and say, I want deposit 10 leon. You give them your ID, not so you account ID, because as soon as you form your account, you get an ID. You give them your account ID, you give them the 10 leon. From their own phone, then they send the 10 leon on your account. Again, that's one at 24 hours a day. You understand? So we don't take online to this place now where you're able to play 24 hours a day. So if you're that person, for example, we like the South American games, them waking there on by then 3-4 in the morning, and you want buy it's very simple now, because you're able to deposit with Orange and Afri money at any time of the day.
Which one are the 3rd one?
Now I don't tell you, the e-voucher.
The e-voucher.
That you go to, we retailer them.
The red box.
The red box. Yeah, but not to from the red box, then they give you the voucher.
Okay, then get other system.
Then get them telephone.
Okay.
Then get their own telephone. From their own telephone now, then get an app.
Okay.
Now from there, then they transfer directly to your account.
Okay.
So now all that system, first time where you get for go begin punch in code, all done finish.
Okay.
Now where you follow any of them procedure, yeah, the money they go directly to your
This
account.
is part of making the whole thing cashless and going online, and you don't need for get the money, go to the get box and pay. You can just go online, put your money in your account in whatever way, or you buy the voucher and play online.
Yes, online don't go completely cashless.
Yeah.
Completely cashless.
Yeah.
In the sense that the way the money they go to your accounts. I mean, obviously, when you go to the retailer, if you want to use your own phone, you get for get cash. But we not receive physical cash. We not have, because instead we pay with the phone, we receive the money via Afri money.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, for we on side, online now is completely cashless. But we entire business now in terms of collection is cashless.
Okay.
The retailers then they pay we on the red box, then they pay we by Afri money, or then they go pay directly to the bank. So we now we office now, we not ever collect cash again. It don't take almost 7 years now or so. We not collect cash.
Okay.
The only cash way we get, now the cash way we taking our money from the bank for Carroll Pole Street for go pay winners. But this is not the interesting thing. We also introduce payment to winners with Afri money. Now Afri money payment to winners, now in 70% of we payments. So the cash don't reduce.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel safer with cashiers, they feel safer, the winners back, particularly when you don't win something.
Yeah.
You know, if you hold plastic bag, you come out now with office, then say this is money they go with.
Exactly.
But Boku people now they receive them with Afri money.
Yeah.
So in a way, we entire business don't go cashless. All we invoices where we pay, all we suppliers, even the radio, television station, newspapers, they all now direct to the bank with the pay. We business in a way really don't go completely cashless, except for the payments to winners now Walpole Street.
Yeah. This whole for windy shows, is it just football people and the bet on, or there are other games?
Any sports.
Any sport.
So it's divided into two. We get the sports side. So if we do betting, for example, on basketball or cricket or rugby or whatever, you can do on a sports betting. So any sports where then our website. And then of course you get the online casino, when I call Vegas, where in a roulette and jackpot and then thing then day.
Okay.
But one thing I want to point out as well, I think if you bet and you include any World Cup game, I think you get one raffle ticket automatically.
Okay.
You understand?
Then where the World Cup starts?
Yeah, no, I think from now, yes.
Okay.
As soon as you include World Cup games, then you get. So even from now, if you want to begin accumulate, you can do that if odds day for them.
Okay.
The problem is you get for wait a long time for know if you actual ticket, not to the raffle ticket, you get for wait long time for know if you bet don't win, because the game World Cup not begin till June, July.
Yes. So after the raffle, how people and they know say they don't win if I get raffle ticket?
Okay, so the raffle, I think they take place on the day of the World Cup final. And then we go contact you by telephone and by email. Now this is very, very, very important. Make sure say your telephone number active, make sure say your email active. We go contact you for 1 week after we don't do the draw. And I don't tell her yesterday, and I don't tell the team, not to want a number for contact the person. Contact the person 3, 4, 5 times a day by email and telephone, and keep evidence say you don't contact that person there. If after 7 days, that person they not claiming prize, automatically it all lost her. And we withdraw again. If it come after 7 days, after we don't do the draw for the alternate winner, you not get no right to that property day. And I don't tell me team, una keep evidence, una take snapshots, una bring say una don't send message to them. You understand? So you will they play, make sure say the number where you register with is active, because some people then get habit for register with number where not active, and then for some reason or another. So if you're not active, then you're not going to say you don't win.
Yeah, you're not going to spend all that money then.
Exactly.
Get the opportunity for win and not win deals. The other question we our ask now that I know Maki they pay emphasis on 18, the age and all of that, especially with online. Waiting at the procedure, waiting at the restriction for ensure say underage they're not involved in betting.
Okay, so glad you asked me that question there, because we've been very, very strict about that policy, particularly with the red box then, because as I say, the issue with the red box is anybody can go up and play. Now, when you get 2,500 retailers, it's very, very difficult for police, each and every one of their red box then they. We just not get the manpower for them to go check 24 hours a day, every day. So we rely on we retailers then for ensure say on the red box they not sell to anybody under the age of 18.
Yeah.
Now again, if you ask me if it happen or if it not happen, it's a very difficult question for me for answer. You understand? I hope say it not happen, but I'm not going to tell you 100% sure say it not happen. I get for be fair.
But what you know they do for me?
Fine. So we rely on we retailers. We team then can go out for random checks. We also rely on the public for inform we. But most of the time, the public then can go on the radio or then go here, then go talk, say, oh, Pekin then they play in Mercury, Asia. But why you not report? Oh, I know I let the retailer lost in livelihood, I know I let lost in job. You understand? So it's a very difficult situation, but now one way we try we best. And it does take a very, very long time. We not get anybody who actually come and complain. Because I think the retailers, they don't realize the seriousness of this issue. Now, online is easier. Because you register with a registered phone, with an email address, you understand? And when you win for the first time, you get for come and we ask you for your ID. And we will monitor, and we always make requests for deeper dive into people and for see. And we can also become suspicious of people that way they use different numbers for open different accounts under the same name, or we get the same IP address. So if we see, for example, one person that open 4 or 5 different accounts with different numbers, we did know automatically from an IP address, say not the same person. So we can block them and call them in for further information. So we always did deep dive into with customers them, particularly for clarify their age. So I'm glad you bring that up. And I've said to the public today, if you know say you're there under the age of 18, we don't want you near with business, no go there. And if you're not a member of the public and you see any of we retailers then they engage with anybody under the age of 18, even if the person where they under 18 are hanging no more near the box, you are make let we know.
Okay. Martin, I want to talk about the charity part of Mercury. Like you mentioned, I know some years ago now we all travel go put local where the Dr. Kadisi say girls schools and the other school who want bill for childhood education, all of that. Waiting at the support with Mercury don't they give to education, healthcare, and even communities them?
Well, obviously, we built that school in 2020, I believe. And then about a year later, we do the one put local. Unfortunately, we still do a little bit, but it's become a little bit more difficult now, you know, with competition and with increased taxes, you know, and increased expenses. It's become a little bit more difficult now for do the kind big charity work we do. But we still do whatever we can on individual basis. You know, I think a couple of months ago, maybe sometime last year, we helped somebody where be in need for go India for go. I think the person may get breast cancer, so he need like $18,000 to $20,000. So we help him. I think about 14 or 15 that time. If they say don't get the balance, we still do a little bit of community work and so on, but not on the scale we've been to do before.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a little bit tighter now, the business, in terms of the what you can give away. You know, when you do a giveaway, for example, that is a promotion for your business, like with this house, you do hope say it generates more income. You understand, and it go cover. When you give charity, you're taking it from your income without any return. You understand, other than God in blessing. But when you have a situation where the business done tight and you really not get that extra cash anymore, you get to be very careful with you to do, and you get to be selective.
Okay.
But we're still doing what we can. We're still helping. You understand, and we still support communities and so on.
Yeah. People always, you know, most of the flyers, if you see activities, whether it's education or community activities, you must see Mercury the support, and the support to the media to a very large extent is very high and great. And one for thank you, man, and Alaji Komba and Sam Morris, we put under pressure, you know, asking for more. But you know, there's always this question about why Mercury not a bet on local games.
Never.
Why?
We're not going to ever do one.
Why?
Because of integrity. We want to let the game now maintain integrity. You know, people in this country quickly elect for, particularly when camp on football, they not get joke with them football. They not get joke. I'll tell you a story. So then you go know why. When we first begin at Mercury, about maybe a year in, one guy they will do one bite, where if Man United beat Bolton, it win at that time $110,000.
Wow.
Now he stand for win because he been do some kind crazy bet, and then he puts Man United as a banker. We call the guy, we tell him say come, not take the risk. Would he give you half the money? He said no. He said not possible for let Bolton beat Man United. At that time, Alex Ferguson and the manager, United get all the star players them. Bolton go, and Bolton be almost relegated. Inside Old Trafford, Bolton go beat United 1-0. That guy go all over the world say, all of us earlier say, we don't go bribe Alex Ferguson. He said, we bribe Alex Ferguson. Can you imagine? So can you imagine with local football, we then pitch them where we get. You understand? With the tendencies for mistakes. That team where the goalkeeper go tin up, then kick ball to her, he knock one stone, he divert, then goal, then they say tomorrow now we don't go cause down there. No, it's not possible. Let the game maintain in integrity now. Now make we not ever bite on local games or on national team. You understand?
So even when they use that as a play international.
In fact, this is not a funny thing. We service providers, we partners. When Sierra Leone they play, not only then they remove them from then they remove them from all the other African countries there. And they not offer any games in Sierra Leone because of we request. So we want to maintain the integrity of the sport. Because Bokute, you yourself don't go game. How many times do you enough stadium bonus game?
Yeah, now the ref rogue.
So imagine now if big money go on East End Lions for loss to Bo Rangers. Imagine.
Yeah.
Then East End Lions go win inside both stadium.
Yeah.
Say tomorrow.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
So we want to maintain the integrity. We want to let the players their respect. Let them get respect. Let them enjoy themselves. Let people go na game for no say na game then they go watch. Let them not get na the back of their mind say bandits there and this and that. So we not go do them. No, it's not possible.
See, there are some questions then we are one run too quick. This person they say, is there a procedure for someone living out of the country that is not using Sierra Leone number but rather the country of residence of the individual to sign up online to the online application?
No, we were not licensed to operate outside of Sierra Leone.
Okay, that is
we're
clear.
Not, in fact, one of the issues then if we again notice, we again in a house, I get this Starlink on, one time, if I try for login to we own thing, to we own site, it tell me say you're not authorized in the country that you are. Because the IP can show saying a Starlink from maybe America or something.
Now you do use.
Yeah, that's why I've been get for switch off all my VPNs and everything. You understand? But no, we're not authorized or licensed for operate outside of Sierra Leone.
Okay. There's this other one we say the betting market in Sierra Leone is becoming competitive. Market for begin pay people them way they bet more than 5 teams and lost just by 1 match.
It is competitive. We get very competitive odds where we do. We get a lot of bonuses where we do. You understand? If this guy wants, let we remove the bonus and we give him. That's a thing we can consider. But to be honest with you, we set up is very, very competitive. You understand? And you get possibilities of cash out on online. Offline, it's as I say, it's different. You get possibilities of cash out. That if you let we say you don't do 10 teams or 8 teams and 6 don't win so far, we can give you an opportunity for cash out, which means you take less, and you do not take the risk, say, the other 2 games get for play. You understand? But when you entice people and say, if 1 team lost, will they give you money back? That person therefore go look, say, if all 5 team win, which they get, compared to if the 5 team win with Mercury, they get a lot more. And Boku people then prefer that.
Okay. This other one say, is it possible to fund the account using cryptocurrency? And if I win, is there a way to withdraw my money using crypto wallet?
We not get that ability right now. And to be honest with you, the law now are not clear on cryptocurrency. You understand? And, you know, we don't want we reach into a situation where they say we use cryptocurrency for maybe, you know, hide or something. But it's not something where we look into. We partners them actually, they on that right now. Once everything has been set up, we go right Bank of Sierra Leone and ask them advice on the use of cryptocurrency. Now we partners, they already use cryptocurrency in certain countries. But we're not sure of the law now. But we don't talk to them and say, let them set up something. Then we go use that for right to the Bank of Sierra Leone and seek advice on the use of cryptocurrency.
Okay. Somebody they ask say if the raffle is transferable.
No. If you win, now you. Now you name with the put them.
Okay. So even at the stage where you they play so
you don't able to transfer raffle ticket.
Transfer to anybody. Okay.
No. You don't able to transfer the raffle ticket. Now you name, now you telephone number.
So you a starter, now you the ender.
You a starter, now you the ender.
So if you want win, starter more. No members if you starter.
Well, yeah, I'll last say something. Somebody asked me a very interesting question. He said if the person will win, already get house. If he go able for let we get the money. Now tell and say you want that money there for waiting for go buy one big motor take the house, rent them out.
Na business.
Na business. Let you they get income. It better let you they get small income every single month, every single day, than you go take that money there, you go buy motor car where sometimes the fuel cost alone ain't for kill you. So if you play and you say, oh, but I already get house, not look on that way there. Look at them as investment for your future, for you and your family. Because you can rent that house there, or you can move into that one and rent your own house, and you get a steady income.
So if somebody win don't I get you. So whatever I do with you,
that's with business.
Yeah,
once we don't
have already play win and hand over.
Once we don't hand over, the staff don't do the conveyance to you. You understand? Then you get and you will go do it how you want.
Okay. Finally, Martin, I go ask this. Somebody talk about the competitiveness of the betting market presently. As somebody we don't be in this sector for a very long time, how things are changing for Mercury and how are they able to survive in the market?
Well, we get a very, very good foundation in the market. And as I say, we always do promotions and so on for stay in the market and for maintain we market share. But yes, it's become very competitive. But even when it's not been competitive, we probably been do more than we do now. When it's not been competitive, you understand, look at all the charity work and everything we do. So not to say, for example, that we been to make more money then than we make now. Because a lot of what we were making then, we were giving to charity. That school we built in Port Loko cost we almost $600,000-$700,000. The school where we built in Moyamba, that early child learning place, cost we over $250,000. So yes, it's become very competitive. I mean, there are other issues, you understand, where they make more difficult.
As somebody in the private sector, waiting at the challenges.
The taxes. However, there's a little bit of, there's a couple of taxes on gaming where they really restrict the ability for expand. However, I must give credit to Finance and NRA because we wrote them letters as a betting organization. And the minister was very, very happy for talk to we. We explained to them we own situation, we own position, and the fact that we run on very, very, very small margins. So I say, okay, very good. This is not something we all learn about every day. So we wrote a letter to them. They've been very accommodating. We're having meetings. And hopefully next week, a lot of this will be resolved. And then we go no side with it. More, So NRA, the government, they've all been very, very receptive. And of course, they're not once let we go out of business. I mean, we contribute a great deal in terms of taxes and employment. Well, at Mercury, for example, we have over 2,500 retailers. And for every one of them machine then day, now about 3 people the benefits. So you're talking about 7,500. We get about 225 full-time staff. Then when you look at all the support we give to all the media as well, you understand? And we own radio station, we get about 30 to 35 staff day. So when you look at all of this, we've probably taken out almost 10,000 people from the job markets that we are actually supporting.
Directly.
You understand? And so they're not once for let that, they themselves know that is not something we easy for let go. That's why they've been very cooperative and we're working. And we not even work with them for deprive them of anything. We still want to make sure, say, the government getting fair share. But it's just the way it's calculated and interpreted, 9 we dey and work on. So that we self go able for survive.
Fuel might go up today.
You know say I dey call you, say I dey call you. Tell you viewer that which I dey call you. Lamrana na the fuel Nazi. Lamrana obsessed with fuel price.
Because I can look at the implication of then they say only them buy jelly for me, and they come and tell me say, but the price don't change. You need to add the money for able flop the rubber working. So the implication and the impact. How much is this impacting? Like what's in the happen so right now at the wall? Is it affecting?
Of course it is. First of all, we paper roll supply. The person where they bring the paper roll for we has been told that there's going to be delays with the vessel. But we get enough for cover. However, Inge for double and triple in order, which puts a great financial burden on him. We get Walpole Street, we get Kruto Road, we get the office now Battle Street, we get Editech the house, you understand? We get up na Leicester Piku side, the generator there for we. I mean, we get all these locations, and 90% of the time we're running on generator. You understand? I mean, if we buy 200-300 liter every day, not the last 3-4 days. So as soon as price goes up, everything goes up. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you look at the other things that we need again on a daily basis, I notice actually from December account to now, to the end, because yesterday I checked the expenses for March. The expenses don't go up by almost 25%.
Wow.
In less than 3 to 4 months. Yeah. So of course, all of that gets a serious effect on your margins. Very serious effect.
As somebody in the private sector, a businessman, what do you go recommend to government times like this? What do you think they could...
Me not recommend nothing. Not to me them vote into power.
No.
Not to me they appoint.
No. You they do business. You go say, okay, I don't ask the Minister of Trade now the other day whether government they think about, waiving some taxes or looking at, say, okay, let's suspend this first until things get better.
Well, I think in many countries in the world, it's all about cutting down on expense. Country not like business. I mean, then you always say it's a good thing, say country they're in debt because they pay interest to the bond owners and bearer bonds or whatever, but not to the extent that the economy can't function. I think, before you begin even member for cut taxes, if you not cut down your expense, how you will pay for their expense then when you not collect much money because you don't cut taxes? You will cut taxes, but there's certain things then that you need for obviously try for reduce expenditure. It's not easy for government to do that, but that's the first stage. It's like any company. I mean, if you now notice, say, you're getting the same income, but your margin is very, very low, you need to begin look how for cut your expenses. You understand? Now, they go say, well, no, if we raise taxes, we go get more money for cover the expense. But when you do that, you impact the very people them where you take the taxes from. And then go get to a stage where they can't pay you any more taxes. And then
business
companies
close open.
Exactly. I mean, it's a very difficult thing for balance. Me not to economist, me not ordinary lawyer way happen for getting to the gambling business. You understand? So, but logically, you would think that if you want for generate a situation where you're able to take care of your expenses, you need for cut down and see how you go. Like we know with business now, we generally every single month we look at our expenses and see how to cut it down. Because it's getting exceedingly high.
You're a proud lawyer of the Sierra Bar Association?
That's a very difficult question. I mean, then you say once a lawyer, always a lawyer, correct? Whether I'm proud of the bar is a different situation. Whether I will ever go back to the practice, the answer is definitely no. Never. I will go back to practice. Would I accept any position as a judge? Absolutely not. Do I attend functions of lawyers? Absolutely not. Basically, I've abandoned the profession. I've given up on the profession.
Why?
And I don't know. Being in the gaming business is more ethical and more moral
than being a lawyer.
Yes.
Mrs. Michael listening this morning.
Now I provoke. Now I didn't provoke. So no, I just lost all interest.
Okay.
I found something that I like to do. Something that I felt I could use to give more back to the community. And I'm happier doing this than being a lawyer.
Being a lawyer.
I mean, I'm a lawyer.
You proudly say you're not a lawyer.
Yes, I proudly say I'm a lawyer.
Went to law school, teach now this country.
I teach in a law school. I go law school, correct.
Yes.
In fact,
practice.
they tell me I've been in law school. Now I've been live now this house now.
Yeah, somebody said this morning, so you just don't return a use back.
Exactly. I live now between 95 and 99.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you. We all know it's in that the law profession presently. You're not here to talk about the law profession, but you could proudly say you're proud of the profession presently.
I am proud of being a lawyer. I am proud of my achievements as a lawyer. That's as far as I'm willing to say.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Somebody said
You don't say we get some good party there where they study for be lawyer right now.
Yeah.
And no one point their hat, Mr. Pakra.
Yeah. Somebody say, please ask Martin, based on all these charitable interventions, can he now accept that he's the 3-organ chief?
This is now Mahmoud Kamara, 100%.
Now I ask Gandhi, so also tell him he has tried his best this morning, but the country's favorite Michael is still Basita. So better luck for him next time.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm sure.
This is now Mahmoud Kamara for sure, 100%.
I'm very sure I get somebody where they watch me this morning, because yesterday, as we post the flyer, and I say, yeah, my teddy bear is here. So I'm sure Mrs. Basita Michael is watching us this
Oh
morning.
God, you don't give some people them ammunition now for begin provoke me.
Yeah, but finally, waiting will be your message to people them way they look forward for win this host. You know, what should they do? What are the ethical procedures that we them for follow, and how them for ensure say then continue for play for win the host?
Well, first of all, let me go back to the age. Make sure say you there over the age of 18. If you know say you're not under 18, please not attempt for register online or attempt for play. Secondly, as I explained, it's accumulation of 50 leon for one ticket on sports betting, or 250 for the Vegas game. Now, you don't need for bite, the tickets or the games that you bite, no need for win, for let you qualify for the raffle ticket. So not say, oh, because I know win, I know they get raffle ticket. You can play 50 tickets, 1 leon, no go win, but you go still get a raffle ticket. If you win now, a big bonus. You understand? So now that for do, and not try for commit fraud, because we system they catch you within 10 seconds or 5 seconds, and we go ban you for life. I mean, a lot of people they don't try for do weird things where we don't ban for life. You understand? And we didn't know. We get experts them where they watch. You go say, oh, they go use different name, different telephone number. But one thing about people where they play sports betting, them pattern not they ever change how then they play. And no matter how they try, the pattern of play, we didn't know say na them.
Okay.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
And we go block you, you go kind of office, and then we go prove say na you.
Okay. A proud Tottenham fan, Hotspur fan, a patriotic Sierra Leonean.
But are not resilient.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Martin, for joining us this morning. It's always fun speaking to you, and thanks for the support, you know, and to the media. We're clearly visible, and like we say, we're there for pass the message. Their policies, if you are underage, you know, for go near the box, not go online, and parent themselves, and we self now community then get responsibility for watching and ensure say picking them underage people and not go no involved in betting. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you for having
Low
me.
Studios, Simon will come back and can talk to the other guests. Continue for stay with you.
What's up, everybody? I am Drizelik, and I'm about to take you into this amazing house. So join the fun, place your bet on Mercury, and your name could be on the keys to this house. Join me. Bet 250 leons on any Vegas game to get 1 raffle ticket. Bet 50 leons on any sports game for get 1 raffle ticket. You can double your raffle tickets by betting on any Vegas games under Provider of the Month category. You can also double your raffle tickets if your betting slip includes any FIFA World Cup games. The more you bet, the more raffle tickets you get. Only real money bets count. Free spins and bonus bets do not count on raffle tickets, and the prizes are non-transferable. Remember, this promotion runs from the 1st of April to the 20th of July 2026, and the final draw will be on the 21st of July 2026. One last thing, the winner will be contacted via phone number or email. Bet on Mercury to win this amazing house.
Take a chance. Take a chance. On the first in line. Take a chance.
You don't hear the good news? With Darlene Mercury, don't come with the biggest news this year. With the Mercury Win a House raffle, you will get your own chance for win host this year, especially if you get lucky. Make we celebrate the Mercury Win a House raffle, where they begin April 1 and end July 21 this year. For qualify for this raffle, you for play up to 50 leons where you buy it per online sports game and up to 250 leons per the Vegas game them. The more you play, the more you will get chance for win. But you no go qualify for the Mercury Win a House raffle if na bonus money or free spin you use for play. You go only win with money where you pull in your pocket for play, and you for make sure say you buy it inside this period where the game then they go on. Now for try hard and increase your chance for win this host now the Mercury Win a House raffle where they run between April 1 and July 21 this year. Play more Mercury online sports and Vegas game them and win more raffle tickets them. The more you play, the more you get chance for win more raffle tickets and get more chance for win host where Mercury don't put down. This na big one oh. Mercury Win a House raffle don't come for we. Sometimes now you young don't come so.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the bank? Say hello to OmniLite, your ultimate banking solution from EcoBank. With OmniLite, managing your finances has never been easier. Here's why. OmniLite allows you to enjoy easy access to your account information across multiple countries. Monitor your accounts in real time from the comfort of your home or office. Rest assured with OmniLite, all your online transactions are guaranteed secure. Do you need to transfer funds? No problem. Whether it's domestic or international, OmniLite has got you covered. Make multiple payments effortlessly with our convenient multiple transfer service. And paying bills is a breeze with Quick Bill Pay. Plus, schedule future payments hassle-free with standing order. Want a checkbook? Just request it on OmniLite and it'll be delivered to your doorstep within 10 working days. Experience the convenience and efficiency of OmniLite today. Visit us online or at your nearest EcoBank branch to learn more. A better way, a better Africa.
Back, this is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9 with the broadcast live from the studios na Ilkot na Freetown. And you dey listen to we with we partner radio them na Kailaung, Pujeung, Tongo and Falaba na Radio Muse. Welcome. And also online at Facebook, YouTube and TikTok. Earlier we get Martin Naya, he talk about a payment system where you can use for able bet online and win that hostly. And one of them na AfriMoney. So this morning I get Martin Obeje, we na the Chief Executive Officer of AfriMoney. For can talk to we AfriMoney for Sierra Leone and Gambia. For can talk to we about the service that they provide and how much then they expand. Good morning, Mattison, and welcome. It is a pleasure having you.
Good morning. Thank you, and good morning to your viewers and listeners.
Thanks. AfriMoney, and this few days ago, I think it's about a week. I attend a program, Musai. I was given this card or so. We are going to use for pay for certain services, just with 2 POS. And a lot of people, they use mobile money. Some of we get both free money and orange money. But waiting na the difference with waiting free money they provide na the financial services sector and mobile money services way other people in they provide.
Okay, thank you. So, mobile money has gone through a lot of evolution. So it started, and it was just a basic send and receive money. So somebody will send money, somebody will receive it, they go and cash it out, and so on. Then we started adding services over the years. What you experienced last week was the launch of our Tap to Pay service. And the Tap to Pay service is just an auxiliary service that comes with the mobile money service. So what it is that, you can't be at two places at the same time. Mostly you are busy with something, you are here, you are there, but life has to move on. So the Tap to Pay service helps you to be able to have money also on the card, aside what you have on your mobile phone, to be able to do transactions through people, or even sometimes when you get to certain places, you don't want to go through the hassle of dialing *161* and then making a purchase. But with the Tap to Pay service, because you have money on the card, which is also AfriMoney, loaded from your AfriMoney wallet, you can just tap on the POS machine and voila, you're gone. So I'll give you a typical example. Most of the time, because of work schedule, I'm in the office, but things have to move. Sometimes you need to get something here, and then they call you from home. Okay, we don't have this, we need that. So my driver has a card like that. So all I need to do is to send money to the card. My driver goes to the supermarket. He makes the purchase. He taps the card. He has a pin. There's a pin to the card. He taps the card. When the transaction is over 100 leons, he enters the pin, and then the transaction is complete. So I'm in the office, but there's a service that has been delivered to me at the same time. So I don't need to send money to my driver for him to also do the same *161 and try and make the payment. So
just use the card and pay for fuel.
Just tap the card. You experienced it. You experienced
it. Yeah. I use it to buy drinks.
You just tap the card and then you go. So, and then I get an SMS. Because the card is linked to my account, I get an SMS of where he has purchased, how much he has spent, and the time. So it also puts a lot of control in your hands. Now, there are many use cases like that, for which reason we launched this. So let's say you are here, Truth Media. You have a vehicle, or you have vehicles that go out to get fuel. Because your driver probably knows your schedule, he knows by this time you are working. And you've asked him, go get fuel and come at this station. And then he's either gallivanting around or doing something else. Or maybe if he's not a good person, he decides to take less fuel. You not know. But with this card, immediately he does the tap at the fuel station, you get an SMS telling you at 8:45 he came here and he bought fuel of X amount at X location. So you get to know where he bought the fuel, you get to know how much fuel he bought, and there's a timestamp also to it. So it's not only really about monitoring quote unquote bad things, but it's about putting a lot of control in your hands. The most important resource to us now is time, after ideas and knowledge, right? So time is so critical that we live in a time pressured environment. So you need to be able to juggle things around. So this card helps you. There's a supermarket that I shop in town around Kiama Road. Sometimes you go there during the afternoon and you see a lot of young people who have closed from school and they are buying snacks and buying stuff like that, right? So as parents, when you give money to your children, you don't really know where they spend it. You don't know what they do. You just had a conversation with Michael, and I heard you asking him about how are you monitoring that underage kids are not betting. You don't really know exactly what they use the money for. Now, the good thing about mobile money and what we have done with Tap to Pay is that it leaves a digital footprint. So you are able to monitor that after school, your child was here, they bought X, Y stuff, and then they tapped at this particular supermarket. So it puts a bit more control of our money and its usage, and the people we want to spend the money with, like our children, like our house help, like our cook who is going to the market. So the whole idea is to bridge the gap between what exists today and what the future is looking at, like in mobile money.
So very recently also you launched Trustfear, right?
Yes.
I saw the video of keke rider we no get money for buy fuel and a parking keke, but there is a service you're providing. Apart from the tap to pay way sometimes we or player can use, waiting that this service one they provide to keke, Okada and other riders then.
So, you know, when you live in when you are part of an ecosystem or you are in a country as a corporate organization, you need to feel the pain of the people. We don't live just for profit, but we live to affect lives. The true ethos of mobile money and the essence, if you look at what birthed mobile money, it was born out of a need. And that need was necessitated, or is what necessitated the birthing of mobile money. So as we go on with our lives, we need to do the things or provide services that really touch the lives of people. I know you are very passionate about fuel.
Yeah.
And the price of fuel and the fluctuations and all of that. If you look at how economics works, sometimes planning is best assured when you have certainty. But unfortunately, there's no certainty in the global environment we find ourselves now. So fuel prices keep fluctuating. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't have fuel, you are a keke rider. One of my colleagues was supposed to be here to meet me here at the time when you gave. And I said, she got here a little late. She said, me Okada rider say you no get fuel. Now, what this service really is about is we are putting a fuel loan service in the hands of this keke and Okada riders. So literally, you can wake up in the morning, not have money for fuel, because maybe yesterday's sales was not good, but you know, you pick in there for it.
Yeah.
So you spend the money at home and you eat.
And you get customer for
and you have a customer who has a contract with you to take me up, pick me up in the morning and take me to the office. And you have to serve them. There's a gap there. And you are going, who are you going to trust from? The next Okada guy who also has very little, he's going to invest in his fuel. So, you know, they don't have a lot of choices. So what we have done with this card is, so on the same tap to pay card, you can go to your park chairman, register with your park chairman. The reason why you have to go, we do it at the park level, is that, you know, they work in parks.
Yeah.
And the park chairman has a view and knowledge of everything that's happening.
He's the collateral.
He's the collateral. He knows the people that are there. If we ask people to bring collateral, give us your bank account, all those things put impediments in the way of accessing the service. But this one is very plain and simple. Go to your park, speak to your park chairman, and tell your park chairman, I want to be part of this trust fuel service. So what you need to do, you go and register. He will guarantee for you, he will sign for you, and then you get a card. That card, you have to have an AFRI money number, so an AFRI sales SIM, and an AFRI money number. Then you go through our short code, *161, *10, and then there's a place where you see trust fuel. You click on it, and then we send the equivalent, the financial equivalent of 3 liters of fuel to the card, because the card is now linked to your account. So we send you that 3 liters of fuel. You go to any of our partner fuel stations, you go and tap. The fuel station gets their money, because you know they don't play with their money. Because of volatility, their money has to be. So we pay the fuel station, and then they give you directly 3 liters of fuel. You go about your day, you work with it, and when you get enough money, you pay us back. You can do it at the end of the day. You can do it as many times in the day. You can borrow, pay, borrow, pay, borrow, pay. So literally, you'll be working with our money, and then you make your profit at the end of the day, and you pay us back.
So you don't go pack because fuel no day.
You don't have to pack because there's no fuel. So it's a service that we think actually affects the economy. Because you see, if you have to go to work and your keke or Okada guy doesn't show up because they don't have money for fuel, then that means that you cannot be at work on time. So that means that your producer, your cameraman might not be here on time, and they call you and say, the Okada guy. And you don't want to hear those excuses because you have obligations as well to fulfill to customers. You know, so it's really, fuel moves the economy. Transportation drives it.
So I want to ask, what is AFRI money doing with SMEs? There's a booming market because a lot of people already do business online transaction, then then go advertise on WhatsApp and Facebook and say people can buy online. How much then transaction then they safer and they go through Afri money? What kind of support or engagements you they provide?
So you know, SMEs are like small and medium enterprises.
Yeah.
And then there's the SOHO, small home, small office, home office. So there's one or two people doing a small business. Now, one of the challenges we have as a financial institution when we speak to these customers is we tell them to onboard themselves properly. Identify yourself as a small business owner. This is the name of my business. So we can give you like a merchant code where you can do transactions. Now, when you start accepting mobile money on your merchant code, which is registered to your business, you are building a financial and a digital footprint. In the future, you'll be able to access loan services from a bank because you have a digital footprint. Most of the time, what they like to do is, no, I don't want to let you set me up as merchant. I want let me use me personal phone number. My crew is let me broke it small, but they want the money to come to them as individuals, not to go through the formalized system we are creating. At the same time, we have some of them who have embraced it and are allowing the transactions to go through their merchant code. So they have separated their person from their business. We actually even have a service which is called the pseudo merchant. So the pseudo merchant means that you can be here as a host, and let's say you have a shop in town, Abacha. We will have a merchant code sitting at Abacha. Then the person who is there running the shop will only receive the SMS, but you receive the money. Just for security. Some people don't want the monies to go to their shop attendants because of trust issues and so on and so forth. So we've put a lot of things in place. We have a whole bouquet for SMEs that we are beginning to speak to them about, and we want them to understand that you can only be identified in the digital ecosystem if you have yourself registered properly and identified as such.
Okay. The informal market and expansion of salon becoming cashless is a conversation that is ongoing. We get the national switch and all of that, mobile money and all. How much role AfriCell they play into this? Going cashless and providing a safer and more reliable, financial transaction space or platform or infrastructure for customers, for people, for able to do business.
So you see, the exchange of money for goods and services is only completed by two people, one on each side of the counter. So I am paying in front of the counter, you are receiving at the back end of the counter. There's two things of willingness and ability. When I am willing to pay, I know I have the ability because I have money. Either it's cash or it's digital. You on the other side must be willing to accept the tender that I'm giving to you. So when you look at our currency, you realize that the central bank has said that it is an accepted legal tender. It means that you can exchange it. So mobile money is also approved and authorized by the central bank as legal tender. When you spoke to Michael, you asked him a question about crypto. Crypto exists today, but the central bank doesn't regulate crypto. At the same time, they don't ban it. They are not saying it's legal, they are not saying it's illegal. So it's there. But it's a means of exchange today. So many countries are using it. You can use it in various aspects of your life. Now, as we want to go digital, where are they here now? If I empty my pocket, na my handkerchief and waiting, I don't know waiting is. You will not see any
money. No day.
Money no day. But
cash no day.
Cash no day. But I have money on my phone. I can open my phone to you. You see the amount of money that I'm holding on my phone and what.
I could imagine what the boss of AfriMoney is having. What's
my salary there? Yeah. But if you thief me phone now, I'm still safe.
Yeah.
Because I have to. So I literally can move around the entire week without carrying 1 leon on me. No cash. Because I go to places and I deal with people that accept mobile money as legal tender. My baba, he didn't I don't care. Goto. Where bab me here? I dey pay him AfriMoney. He accepts it. Then he uses the AfriMoney to buy ETSA. Right? As an example. You can use AfriMoney if you are a supermarket to buy AfriGas. So AfriGas accepts mobile money. Right? If you go to the restaurant, you can pay with mobile money. And all these people, when you receive the mobile money, there are things that you can do with it. So we try to close the loop so that it becomes essential that the service provision across various facets are coordinated. We even go a step further, like you ask, what are we doing about? We've put sweetness to make you use the digitalized ecosystem. So today is the second. Between yesterday, the 1st and the 10th of the month, if you use your Afri money to buy ETSA, we give you 10% cashback. So whatever amount you buy, you get 10% cashback back into your wallet. When we started, people thought it was a fluke. Oh, they go do this thing 1 month, they go stop. We've done it over 1 year. We are getting to 2 years of consistency. So on our part, we are being consistent about the quality of service that we are providing, just so that customers will have comfort to continue to use the mobile money wallet. You asked about the switch. We are active players in the national switch. Indeed, we are one of the first participants in the switch that made the switch move. And if you look at the volume of transaction, mobile money is leading on that side. We mobile money providers are actually the biggest contributors in the ecosystem of financial inclusion. And the Central Bank and the World Bank actually even recognizes that. So there are many things we are doing to try and get the system to become cash light and eventually cashless. So our biggest aim now is to make it as cash light as possible.
Okay. You know, yesterday I got this conversation with some of my friends. Somebody posts about, you know, he's being charged certain amounts for my ATM card. Every month they get message, then they cut charges. But then tell them on the way they go use my ATM card. Now the machine, there was a time where I don't move now. All the banks, the system they down. And I can't. But I'm being charged you know, at the end of the month for the card, but I can't use exactly, but I can't use it, you know, as well. The infrastructure and providing a reliable service. If me a merchant or me a somebody where they transact, I don't put my free money number out there. Within the reliability and safety as well. You know, people then go to talk, say, like you mentioned, somebody take my phone. My money where they dey, when I me aid money, my business money, my profit all is safe. What are the measures in there?
So we have a very robust system, right? There's no system globally that is foolproof. But I challenge one person to come and say that, oh, Afri money been thief me money na the back end. The way our system works. So the system is run here in Sierra Leone. But we make sure that we have cloud services. We have a system that is maker checker and so strong that I don't have access to the system. If I want to check your balance now, because you're a customer, and because I am the CEO, I want to check. There's a set of questions that need to be answered before I can open your account. If you want to open your account from the back end, the person who is authorized to do that is at a certain level because they want to assist to do it. Now, nobody can take money from your account in the back end without you knowing. Secondly, everybody who enters the system leaves a digital footprint. So if we go and do audit, we will see that at this particular time, this person was here. He opened this, he did that. We keep the system logs. But that is because we work on the back end to ensure that the front end is secure. The most important part of keeping your mobile money safe is your PIN. That 4-digit code. No GM to nobody. See, I have a friend, one time he was very sleepy and he had to send money for his wife to do something. And his wife took his phone. He said, oh, just take the phone, send the money, just do it. The wife input everything and then just gave his phone to him. Put your PIN. So while he was sleeping, he put the PIN. Wake up now. They deal with the account well.
The money don't go.
They use the money well because you know when you tell your wife you don't have the money, but they see that you have the money.
See the balance.
Without your PIN, nothing can happen on your mobile money account. So we continue to encourage customers, keep your mobile money PIN safe. Don't give that to anybody. Indeed, you can go and change your PIN at every once in a while. If you think that whilst you're having a transaction, maybe somebody close to you has seen your PIN or you're not sure of something has happened, just change your PIN. You can change your PIN 5 times a day, 10 times. You can continue to change your PIN as many times as you like, just so that you can keep it safe. People like to use very simple PINs. They like to use their birth year, all manner 1990, 1989. Don't do that. Use a PIN that doesn't identify with you.
Okay.
You're right. You know, one IT guy told me some time ago, I saw him entering his password on his phone, his laptop. And my brother, it was a long sentence. And I asked him, how do you remember this password? He said it's a sentence.
Yeah.
So somebody's password on his laptop is a sentence as simple as the Lord is my shepherd or the Lord is good. You will never figure it out. It's a very long password, right? So for the PIN, you only have 4 digits. So let's change it. Let's make it as unidentifiable as possible. Then your safety is guaranteed.
Okay. I remember I've been get somebody the other day with a tech person. We were talking about this issue of if somebody die, left money na a mobile phone, inheritance. The bank we know you can write and now then call them. But if I don't know my spouse and password, I'm not able to know it in the get there. Is there a system where free money they provide for somebody able claim whatever if somebody die and then wait till left nine phone?
Okay. So I'm happy to say we are the first and probably only mobile money network in this country that gives you the opportunity to add a next of kin to your registration. You can check now. If you go to *161 option 8 my account, you see next of kin. And then you can put your next of kin. Now, we allow you to do that. Even if you are already registered, you can go now and put your next of kin. But there's a catch, next of kin doesn't mean next to inherit. I think if the lawyers are listening, next of kin doesn't mean next to inherit. So if somebody puts you as next of kin, it doesn't mean that whatever amount
now you
of
forget the money.
No. If the person dies intestate without a will, you have to have an execution document from the
a
court,
lawyer. Okay.
indicating that we can pass the money to you because there's a process we follow. If there's a will, if the person dies with a will and states within the will that pay on death to this individual, usually they do it for the banks. But your lawyers can claim that because you are the proper person to say, give my inheritance to this person. Or we pass it on to the legal team that is handling the estate of the bereaved family, and then they know how to administer it. So there's letters of administration that are required to make a claim. So it's very typical and similar to the one that you do in the bank. But we encourage customers, go on *161 option 8 my account and include a next of kin. So the next of kin has the right to call us and have a conversation with us about the claim to whatever monies that you leave if you die intestate. Indeed, there's a case now, somebody passed away around Port Local, and we told them what to do. The person didn't have a next of kin registered, and so you have to bring a letter of administration from your estate legal team, and then we go through a process, and then we'll hand over the money to the family.
Yeah, that's good news because a question the way people and they ask a lot of people and say sometimes they give up because they don't even know people and they naturally not everybody know in person in password. But with technology expansion, we talk about cashless. What the aim of Afri money in the market for ensure say people get used to moving around like you. The money, everything then at the phone, and not that boku money then at the pocket and all. And I've been saying, why we not get keke rider, Okada riders forget mobile money, where I could just pay or use the card even and just pay them. If they get small POS and then I pay them, then everybody move on.
Yeah. So, like I said from the beginning, it's a matter of the willingness to pay and the willingness to accept on individual sides. But also, it's the ecosystem. If the ecosystem is open on one end, then you cannot get people to accept it on one end. So if the Okada guy receives mobile money and he cannot use mobile money to pay for fuel, then it becomes a challenge for him to accept. If the fuel station owner has instructed his fuel station, don't accept mobile money, then the Okada guy will not accept mobile money because they have to go and cash out now before they go and pay cash. So we always encourage the ecosystem, the big players in the ecosystem. Let's all come together. It cannot be a one-sided issue. If today I have to pay money to Truth FM for whatever service or whatever project you are doing or we are doing with you, and you guys don't accept mobile money, it doesn't matter how much I have, it becomes a challenge. But you also ask yourself, if I accept the mobile money, what I can do with her?
Yeah.
But I told you today, you can buy ETSA with it. And now we have put the sweetener on the side of ETSA. So when you purchase ETSA, we give you 10% cash back. So it's open for you now to be able to receive it. So you encourage, okay, you pay me now. So we are doing many things that will help so that we can close the ecosystem, just like what we've done with the trust fuel. The Okada guy now knows if I receive free money, I can use that to buy fuel.
They pay advance salary as well, right?
We have salary advance.
Yeah. Okay.
So our salary advance service, all you need to do is once you are on an organization that pays salaries, you can come to us, have a conversation with us. We give your staff salary advance. And then at the end of the month when their salary is due, they pay us back.
Okay.
We do that to lessen the pressure on your budget. You are running a radio station. You guys have bills to pay, and then some of your staff are not coming to work. Say, oh, last night my wife was sick. All the money I get for use for transport, I don't pay the bill. And then they come to the finance guy. Finance guy say, no, our advertisers have not paid us. I can't pay you. It's the 10th of the month. I can't pay you. I can't give you anything. You come to us, have a conversation with us, and then we'll give salary advance to your staff to keep the ecosystem moving so that life doesn't stop.
Okay.
So we have this service. We have several services. We have collection service. We have bulk disbursement services. All of that are available on mobile money today.
Yes. And one thing where they happen right now, me and JK just don't talk, say we get a one-on-one basketball challenge. You know, we have play. JK tall, but he's older than me, so I can able go around them and make the point. So AfriCell is doing that. AfriMoney is doing that as well with the basketball.
Yeah, yesterday we signed a sponsorship for the National Basketball, Sierra Leone National Basketball Association.
Okay.
You know, as community members, you cannot just be around to make profit. You have to put back in the society.
Okay.
Basketball is a very endearing sport to those who know about it. People stay up at night to catch up with the time in America to watch the game. I mean, if you're a Celtic fan like me or you're a Lakers fan, you know you have to stay up to watch. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a good thing. And basketball pays big money. So if we extend this sponsorship and the Basketball Association is able to drive the games across the communities, who knows? The next Kobe Bryant might be coming from Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
We'll be happy. That's why we're happy to sponsor. We, AfriMoney, we are sponsors also for Eastern Lions.
Yeah.
And we won the league.
Eastern Lions is my team, by the way.
Yeah, it's my team too.
Okay.
And we won the league.
Yeah.
So we sponsor. So we put a lot of sponsorship across just so that we can extend, can lend a helping hand to the various associations to better the lives of the people and the communities that we serve.
Mattison, thank you so much and for joining us this morning. But which message you go on left with AfriMoney, people out there, they look at the options and why should they move or why should they choose AfriMoney? And the other thing again is about the complaint. How should they get in touch in case and get concerns and questions or complaints?
Okay. So AfriMoney is a mobile money service, but we are also very advanced with our supporting the digital finance ecosystem. So I encourage all customers who have an AfriCell SIM. If you don't have AfriCell, get an AfriCell and register for AfriMoney. If you have an existing AfriCell number, register for AfriMoney as well and get involved in the digitization of our economy. Carrying cash around is not the future.
Yeah.
The world has moved on. You know, when you go to the West today, you see a lot of big buildings and skyscrapers. We are not there yet, but we cannot lag behind also on the digitization agenda. The mobile phone is not just meant for all the fancy things of TikTok and then we talk about technology and we are happy. No. The mobile phone has the ability to do many things, including harnessing and controlling your finances.
Yeah.
Mobile money gives you the opportunity to control and see what is happening on your digital ecosystem. We have big institutions trusting us, the UN, UNDP, World Bank, WFP, ministries. We are doing big disbursement for them. We do disbursement on behalf of the Sierra Leone Army and so on and so forth. So no matter how big, no matter how small you are, we are willing and able to tailor a solution that fits you. For individuals, there are many services we have on our platform, many services that will benefit you. Today, sitting here in the comfort of your chair, you can send money to 14 African countries without moving a muscle. I have a friend who came from Ghana, and he was surprised with all the development that has happened in Ghana on mobile money. They can't send money outside through the mobile phone. We can send to 14 African countries just by sitting and crossing your leg like this in your chair. The rains are coming. The rains never stop. They have never disappointed us. That's one of the most consistent things we know in our lives here. And sometimes you have to get things done. You can't move around every place. You know. So your mobile money wallet,
top up for the meter.
You get buy top up for yourself. You have to pay your DSTV bill. You have to pay your start times so that you keep entertainment at home. You have to pay children's school fees. You have to shop. You know, when you have the mobile phone, I sit at home and sometimes just make payments. My driver just go pick up, or he use the tap to pay card to go to supermarkets to buy fuel and all of that. So we encourage both individuals and institutions. Have a conversation with us. For individuals, just register. Register, dial *161, and then become an AfriMoney user. For institutions, have a conversation with us. There are many tailored solutions that we can do for you just to make your lives easier. And then let's all drive and help to make Sierra Leone a cash-light economy, because managing physical money, you can ask the central bank, it's a headache. You know, money has to be produced, money has to be stored, money has to be transported, and money has to be destroyed when it becomes old. All these 4 processes are a burden on the economy. But digital money does it's only produced, but it's not stored. It's stored on your phone, it's not destroyed, it's not transported. So if we go digital, if we go AfriMoney, then we put a less burden on the economy. So the government will have money now to fix the street and the street lights and the roads in your community. So digital finance also means that when you have traveled anywhere you are in the world, you can have access to your money. I can go to Ghana, I can go to the US, I've been in Paris, anywhere, and I can send money into Sierra Leone and to people's accounts. So we encourage customers to come on our service.
Thank you so much, Mattison, for joining us this morning. And it's cashless. The world is going cashless. You can do very easy transaction. People travel and just move with their phone and just swipe and touch and move. Hopefully we'll get to that point there, and the infrastructure self go work and we'll get them. So you can check AfriMoney and AfriCell and Facebook pages, and if you want to get connected and want to ask questions, and I'm sure if there are questions on the Facebook page as well, your people will get them and you'll respond to them. Thank you so much. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back shortly. We can talk to our next guest. Continue for say. JK, get ready. We're going to do the one-on-one. Mattison, are you going to put something for that match?
I can. I know who I'll bet behind.
JK?
No worry. When we get there, I'll put my bet.
No, this is not so AfriMoney business.
No, not at all.
Okay. No problem. Thank you so much. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back shortly. Continue for Stay With Me.
Travel, one of the best pan travel business na the country, they come up back this year with Raffle excursion 2026. They take we direct to Thailand. Lord Daddy, beautiful country, nice country, sweet country. And they tell you, they want the way don't work out with Dorim. No say they sabi handle and customer them. And Dorim, they give value for money. Raffle excursion 2026 to Thailand go be from August 15 so till August 29 for just $6,000 no more. Where inside there you will get hotel accommodation, air ticket, airport pickup, and drop off. Then go carry go waka. Now all the fine places in Thailand. But I tell you, this is superb value for money. No waste time again. Call Dorim now and make your booking and arrange how you want for pay. Call them now 099 009 249 or 076 578 448. Don't forget to Ragbala Excursion 2026 na Thailand from August 15 to August 29 for just 6,000 normal. Thailand, we did a road, we dey come.
Get ready for a real pull-up vibe. We're taking it
To the south, Bo City, it's Mogome Easter Festival, where they take place at the Southern Arena, Bo City, from the 3rd of April, Good Friday, to the 5th of April, Easter Sunday. Ticket price, VIP, for 3 days, 5,000 leons. Standard, ordinary, 50 leons daily. It's gonna be louder, bigger, and better.
You look so.
With 3 days by great artistic lineups like Baby Banner, incredible judges,
I'm coming home. Receive me self-load. This many boy want for blow.
therapies,
My neck, my waist, but I still want
LFG #1. Boy, your favorite boyfriend.
Today I know they sleep now. Oh, I don't get credit.
Easily with his full band.
Yeah, I know the truth, boy. Sabi load. Me shadow know the
Empos, Bakiteno, and plenty other artists from Bo. Forgot the microphone, Hypeman Cash, Kindo and Money. This Easter weekend, get for tough bobs. So anytime you day, pack your bag, make you can meet up at the Southern Arena. Mogome Festival from Good Friday to Easter Sunday. Sponsors, Lubu Green Energy SL Limited and Jam Global Investment.
Welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We continue the conversation this morning. We can talk about governance, politics, and a lot of other things. We been expect forget Honorable Mustafa Musa Selu, CLPP member of Parliament. Now he actually been moved the motion where they call on Parliament for do an inquiry into the operations of the National Elections Watch. So we don't get some understanding which I'm saying. If I join with this morning, we'll get this conversation. But nevertheless, we get in the studio this morning, my good friend and colleague, Melvin Tijan Mansare, journalist and political and social commentator. Good morning, Melvin, and welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Lamagana, Famron Akusha, and good morning.
Yeah, Melvin gets a position on this whole private member motion. We can talk about that. But also, yesterday, the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Edmond Alpha, they meet with the political parties then at the country, and with the exception of the APC, been get a meeting yesterday at the ECSL headquarters. And one of the people that will make statements na the National Secretary General of the All Political Parties Association, APA, Ibrahim Souri Sise. Good morning, Mr. Sise, and welcome.
Good morning, Lamana. Good morning, people of Sierra Leone.
It is a pleasure having you. I come to you, Mr. Sise, quickly. Let's start with Melvin. Melvin, we all see waiting up on a parliament then this year. I saw you came out with a position and say, you hold the position that this isn't right, for parliament, for a member of parliament, for put a member motion, a private member motion for asking for an inquiry on the activities of the National Elections Watch. And the speaker in a statement say, in a democratic process and parliamentary system will get so, it is the right of any member of parliament for come with a motion asking for whatever, what's not something with tenable. Members of parliament voted in favor of the motion, but the speaker used in authority say it puts the setting up of a committee on hold. Are you surprised at this whole thing? Or the outcome of waiting the speaker say, don't change your position?
So somebody tell me, say Melvin, for say the speaker read what you write because it was well circulated. I don't know. I was surprised. Firstly, I'm left with mixed feeling on the speaker in ruling, in ruling because one, it's commendable, but two, it's arguable. It's commendable because he used the argument that because of the sensitive nature of the motion, it is suspend a ruling on the establishment of the investigation committee on the finance and operations of National Elections Watch. Moved, well, interestingly, complained by the National Consortium for Public Accountability, another purported civil society organization of witnessing. So it's commendable because looking at the selectiveness of the motion, looking at the opaque nature in which the one that really complains, they talk about potential of mismanagement, not rather direct evidence. For example, on people already say them block not for take part in the new lower level elections because the civil society family and they get their elections where they all this stem from.
Yeah.
So for me, in the absence of evidence against new, I think the speaker was wise in the decision say, well, I'm suspending this. But it's arguable because the speaker decision overturned the collection of voices decision, because remember, he put the question to the MPs. All those in favor say aye, and almost everyone except Honorable Mohamed Bangura say aye. So it means that the speaker overturned the decision of MPs.
But in a way overturned. It just say they using discretion and authority.
The motion was for an establishment of an investigating committee.
Yeah, but that is suspended. Not that it they clearly say no, it's not gonna happen.
And that's the arguable nature of that. Once a motion is carried, if you have a suspender, you need to wait to say the question. You need to put the question.
But do we agree that it is the right in a democratic process like we have for a member of parliament for move a private member motion seeking or asking parliament for investigate institution where they receive money on behalf of the people?
It should not be out of evidence, because best practice like in the UK, they get something called petitions. For a member of parliament go move a private member's motion, if I don't acquire a certain amount of signatures for justify, say this is what the people told me. And my challenge to the SLPP MPs is, where is the evidence outside of that letter where the evidence say the people wanted that private member's motion outside of just that complaint? So back on the speaker, I argue that for the fact that he put the question, if you know say you're going to suspend the establishment of the committee, you need to go ask the members of parliament within and think whether they're for establishment or not. For the fact that you've put the question, it shows that the House ratified the decision. And so, again, the other danger there is the suspension is indefinite.
Yeah.
It's not stating,
come at any time.
It can come up at any time. So what the speaker should have done, and that's why I say arguable, he should have referred the matter to the relevant parliamentary oversight committee. In this case, the parliamentary committee on NACSA and NGOs. That's what the precedents have been like.
The speaker said the whole thing is sensitive. He said it's a sensitive matter. And Honorable Mohamed Bangura say this is something that they should address behind closed doors, therefore engage instead of seeking or asking for an inquiry. Do you agree to that?
That's what I think Mohamed Bangura was the man of the moment. For once, it shows say the APC boycott gets serious implications, because imagine if Mohamed Bangura will not forbid Dede. The team don't get a clean bill of health. All man don't approve her. And now because of imagine he objected twice. First softly, and he can't rebut the proposer and the second of the motion. So this is send a message say if APC don't go back in the parliament, SLPP is going to use their absence to pass a lot or do a lot of things them where procedurally or legally gets question mark. So back on the speaker, I ask yourself, putting it in a state of indefinite suspension, does it resolve the matter? No. Honorable Mohamed Bangura is right, because the practice in parliament, you refer these matters, and when you refer them, they can sit in closed door or in open sitting. That's how you do. That's the procedure. So in as much as yes, the speaker's decision on one hand was very sensitive to the situation, but parliamentarily it's arguable because some of the procedures we are not respected based on precedents and law.
So in an instance like this, in situations like there were, you mentioned the absence of the APC, and we're leading up to election, things and the way they come up. In an instance like this, holding institutions them accountable, you don't in a parliament for some while. Waiting at the procedure them, especially in the absence of the opposition. Like you mentioned, if Honorable Mohamed Bangura not been there, this is something that could have gone.
Simple.
Waiting you expect parliament for do at a time like this, especially with things that we get for do with election, whether na election observer mission them or organization they like new, or things them with directly get for do with election. We're very sensitive, like the speaker say.
And those are the downside, because if you want, for example, how will you address the constitutional amendment bill in the absence of the main opposition, where in fact the law they say you need strict to sensu 99 MPs. Already we don't see say SLP get 2 of APC, Thompson and Bangura. So in we estimation. But what about if they can get Tamemko and other one person? That is 99. So, but again, it chokehold the SLPP. How? If they not go, it means say SLPP by the law and procedure not go for pass the constitutional amendment bill or any law we needs 2/3 majority. But the danger for the APC is that if them back no go, anything we need simple majority, SLPP for passer. So that is the slippery slope of the double-edged sword situation we will find ourselves. It's not helping the government, it will not help the opposition. So what is needed now is de-escalation, and I think the speaker was right in engaging, and the opposition also was right in engaging there. But I think that engagement can be escalated to the president. Like when I was in Parliament, where some sitting at the stand and down, all man drive go down State House, and I think the help in this case, now the partner us. The president himself must be ready to. I'm not saying the opposition is right in their position, but the part for ready for give their audience. And if the part ready for give their audience, the opposition also for ready for capitalize on that moment. As at now, we need the escalation because this is not helping. It's not helping the country's democracy. We are in a CDU one party governance system as we do right now.
So whilst we talk about that, look, come to the Secretary General of the All Political Parties Association, Ibrahim Sorisi, say the whole thing will lead to this situation is about the disagreement of the APC with the appointment of Edmond Alpha. Yesterday, he had a meeting with political parties, and you were there. You deliver a statement, and one of the things where you say. However, it will not be a mistake just say that party of us not to acknowledge the reality before us. The political climate in our country remains tense, largely in the aftermath of the 2023 electoral process. This moment calls for not for the defensiveness, but for reflection, reform, and renewed commitments to building public trust. Which role APA play, in addressing this political climate with tense, where you self do acknowledge and agree say it day, presently, after una meeting with the electoral commissioner, una been agree and approve a appointment and all of that. Which role una play?
Yeah, Lamana, just like what you say, the All Political Party Association and the umbrella body for registered political parties where a bit to say now the PPRC under the watch, they supervise we activities and programs, just like how they regulate political parties. So that one in our political outfit, because now the parents body, also we get all the heads of political parties, that is the leadership, the chairman and secretary general. So now the people the way be say they take critical decision at the parties and then they meet at a platform there. But it's unfortunate, I would say, in this situation we are in, we always want to get challenge in terms of how parties, the way can feel say yes indeed, certain position the way that they go in favor, can tend for opt out of the association. So that one in a challenge we don't get because we feel say APA gets a critical role, just like how you highlight, because now a platform also we're able for dialogue together. And
well, I think say as APA, I think say the concerns of which agree of what you say, the 2023 elections and how it come out. So I agree say the concerns of the APC are legitimate, where them tied to the agreement for national unity, the tripartite recommendations.
Yeah, before I cancel the concern, I just want to lay the foundation for the listeners they understand.
You can go ahead, yeah.
The role of APA, because we get critical role for play because we believe in political discussion we always they get different views, different opinion. But now the platform now if we utilize them well, if we ensure say we will build consensus, we will build agreements and dialogue together, and then come up with one position on some of the issues. Then like just after the 2023 elections, we are aware of the fact that we get serious challenge with the election outcome, where the main opposition be get for boycott governance. Of course, we all know everything wey dey happen, including currently wetin we dey see. But nevertheless, it not be mean say the other political parties they not be get concerned in the elections. But we feel say some of them concerned and we need forget, we utilize platform that we feel say we able for build trust on them for ensure say we able dialogue, because dialogue is very, very key. So, and in we meeting yesterday, that is why we put out say we are aware of the fact that the current political climate is tense. And we see what happen now, because after the 2023 elections, the APC and the SLPP, the electorate begin, the huge mandate for ensure say they able represent in our governance directly, that both parliament and council and also the presidency. So we feel say that will be very crucial. If the APC don't get that concern, we don't get the agreement for national unity, we don't bring the APC, the government of Sierra Leone, international and partners themselves come in and ensure say they're able for help so that we're able to get that process there. And in that agreement, we're able to get series of resolution where they speak towards reforms. But we tend to miss some of the things and the approach they will take in addressing some of the issues. And instead, we look at a recycle approach. We know they get forward-looking approach as to how we're able to address some of the issues there in terms of moving forward so that we're able to settle things there amicably. So the agreement for national unity, from the first place, even as the all political party association, we question that. Because if we are talking about election, we're talking about reforms, every players, particularly political parties, because they are an integral part of that process.
You were not a party to it.
We are not party to that. So we make position, we talk, we make reviews, we concern. But it has always been the position that the other parties, the way now the people not able to resonate with them, for give them the mandates for go represent, now council and parliament, they can just feel say maybe they're not getting anything for contribute towards the political discourse. So this is the thing we get. And when you look at the political discussion, both between the APC and the SLPP, everybody try for gain dominance. If you not to me, then not going to happen. So
what kind of neutral role una can play as APA into this? Because I've been around and we've been around. Most times you see APA get the tendency for lean with the ruling party or the government. With APC term, that was how it was. With now, almost always in on issues, on positions. How una they play that neutral role?
Yeah, well, I think if you have the perception around that, that perception they not correct.
Okay, waiting at the reality.
The reality here is most times we don't engage government, because our first approach now for ensure say we use dialogue. So most policies of government, there are times we not can come out public to some of them things, and because there are times we can make recommendation to government, and most times government can adhere to some of them things. So most times people see APA complementing government's position and in terms of policies they want to come up with. There are times some policies they could almost don't make concern, then governments can always try for address them behind the scene and then able for modify them. So that idea for say APA always done the support the ruling government, both past and current governments, then they dance in the tune or the anthem. No, I think that is not correct. So we always done the do now for ensure say we will bring the parties then together, for ensure say we able for develop a common position. Because one thing again, this agreement for national unity, it built several resolutions. I will tell you, say surprisingly, we get resolution 5 we born out of that agreement to establish the IBDC. That the inter-party dialogue committee, because we feel say all the issues they will get around the challenges and pertaining to elections for reforms, we need for utilize then structure then for dialogue.
It don't happen.
Currently, as I tell you, PPRC they facilitate that one day. We don't try for institutionalize that one day for able for ensure say we get all the 17 political parties then they na that platform they would they meet.
Okay.
And waiting how they happen. Each of the parties then they take their own time on a 3-month basis for provide leadership. So that platform we already be look some of the issues that we come out from the tripartite, because we want for build consensus since other parties are not be there inside it. So what we do, we develop an operational work plan for roll out some of them things and for CC, we look at all these issues right now, so they get the stalemate with regards to appointment of electoral commissioner, where resolution 36 they push forward towards that one, they forget a search committee. We don't get all lengthy and therefore say, okay, how do we dialogue around this thing, bring stakeholders in together for ensure say heads of the electoral commissioner and also the PPRC, whose mechanism for use for ensure say we advise His Excellency the President whether for an amendment to the Constitution and Section 32.3 for develop whether we go the search committee or we look at other mechanism, because one thing we don't find out we see some of the issues that they put out, even in terms of appointment, there is no.
So on this appointment of Nbon Alpha, quickly, other political parties, I mean the way you belong to, clearly, gave a nod to the president and on a day in acceptance. APA gets a position as an institution that one of our member, when our APC say, no, we don't agree to this, we think it should not be done at this time, una get a position on them, or as an institution, as an organization of different political parties, una fully support them?
Yeah, we look at the laws, because currently, even though we get the agreement for national unity, but there is still a national constitution. And if you look at section 32, subsection 3, they tell you, say, His Excellency the President will only appoint a commissioner of ECSL after a consultation with leaders of registered political parties. And the agreement for national unity also again will not lose sight of the fact that resolution 3 will establish the tripartite also provide for a search committee. We already, if the Attorney General be done, put that one and the bill before Parliament. So what do we look at? Because we look at election as a process. And if we get some of them reforms and they will want for speak to us, we see we not get the idea for at least come in and bring all stakeholders on board. Like I say, also don't get the problem. Anything way now for we let before we let all the part of the discussion. But if we get an agreement for reforms and just get two people for go and sit and determine waiting for B in the election, where we all are player to that election, then I think say now under the error day. So what do we look at and say why we get the endorsement? We say we observe that there is no perfect appointment system.
Okay.
Because we know, see, even when they talk for create a search committee, we get a whole lot of controversy. Don't lose sight of the fact that this is a highly polarized society.
But APC is saying the document is in Parliament. Why not wait until after that process and before you appoint Nbon Alpha? And UNASEF Greece, the political tension is high. Maybe perhaps that could have, eased the tension and get new person at ECSL with fresh face, fresh person, and where everybody go accept.
Well, the old question they ask, now everybody buy to that agreement for say we need to get a search committee.
As APA no.
We as APA, we already be done put out a position. I don't know if you're aware of that. After the tripartite put out the 80 recommendation, we go again and review them. We reject 12 of their recommendations, and this recommendation and one of the recommendations will be rejected. The reason why we reject them because we look at and say, even the composition of the search committee, in terms of the people who are appointed, talk about sludge, talk about from youth group, religious group, we look at and say no. We look at the appointment system. Now we not get any perfect one, but the one way we feel see the provision within the 1991 constitution, we not feel say we get anything we have a problem with that. Also, we don't get a problem now in relation to the consultation.
Okay.
So waiting now we position, we even write the AG on that one. They say we really need for to define what is consultation for ensure say we able to get a framework as to how a policy framework as to how we able for the political parties then His Excellency the President will able for be guided around as to how best for go about with this consultation so that we able for get them right and also make sure say we define them and in the part of we law so that we will say consultation in every aspect and critical and stakeholders we pertaining to that area for consultation. The president will be guided to get a policy framework for so you get for B now, this you get for B now, this you get for B. Then till come to the final conclusion. But it has always been a pattern that we always want for completely lost faith and lost trust in we systems, processes, and institutions. So if we say
una get any mediation role one are they playing this whole impasse between the APC and the government?
Yeah, I think we get a role for play, and that role we see and see as a very crucial and critical, because as I say, the IPDC were established the Interparty Dialogue Committee. Of course, APC not a member of APA currently. So that platform is all day. APA also, we get a position where we can meet and say, well, these are the issues, these are the concerns. Every party in your concern, not just one for just trash them out. One for see how best we all understand we say yes. Love we come in. Dialogue very, very important, because if you dey outside, you will get brilliant idea for contribute towards nation building and governance. Then if you like how the APC they don't back out of governance right now, it affects we. And the people not too that much care about waiting the political parties their own position and interest. All what they care about is about service delivery, is about proper representation, how we provide better oversight for ensure governance able for work smoothly, because in any democratic state there must be a way for provide checks and balance.
Okay.
But if we get the main opposition way, it say the people don't give the mandate to represent them, now them back out of governance. So we see say yes indeed.
Okay.
We find them very difficult and one for Larry.
I'll come back to you. Melvin, this whole political impasse, and we see there is legitimacy with Edmond Alphat's ECSL. APA, other political parties apart from the APC, don't meet with her yesterday. They raise, like in a statement, he raised concerns and ask for things and for be done. But collectively, he's been accepted by the other political parties. Should the public expect for see an end to this very soon, and APC returning to Parliament and local council and engagement continuously?
Well, firstly, it will depend on the effort being taken. I like this Chinese professor, Professor Gao. In analogy, that in this situation, they use the elephant analogy. They say, where elephants don't further inside hole, the first step they take, now for try for pull the elephant inside the hole. So that begs the question: what within the effort them we already ongoing? And for me, I don't ask what has been the role of the diplomatic and in this case the moral guarantors to the agreement, because it's clear that the agreement don't collapse. So whose effort then did they make from ECOWAS to MRU to Commonwealth to AU and the UN? Because now they become we then get into the agreement for the national unity and tripartite, all that. So whose effort? Because you can't forget honest broker. And they ask who than the honest broker then nationally. Can the Interreligious Council do this work? Can civil society do this work? So you ask yourself,
is it we not get local moral guarantors, people them way we go trust, where political leaders and go listen to, we go mediate, or even institution organization like APA?
APA is already conspicuously silent on a very dissenting matter. They seem to lack a position. So me no want to talk about APA. They not get any position. They are not here or there.
Well, you said it is. You said it. That's them look at legality. Then look at waiting the president follow. That the president follow legal process. And with the issue of even the tripartite and agreement for national unity, initially there is concern that they've not been made part of this.
So they are already part of the problem. How can they be honest broker? Their position now is, their position is part of the cause of the problem. So if you've told that line, definitely you are part of the problem. You cannot be, what I say government is right legally. Whereas APC is arguing on a moral ground that it's wrong, process not going to unfold as you rightly analyze her, then wait till the process done and it's gone. So in that case, APA's side is on the side of the government. Do you think APC is going to take them seriously? They are seeing them as a proxy or surrogate of the government. So I don't think we can call APA honest broker in this. In fact, I don't think they can get a local self for be honest broker having been implicated by their default position. So I think you asked a very salient question. Who are the domestic or national what do you say?
Moral guarantors.
it used to be long ago civil society interreligious council. If you look at the script on the Lome Peace Accord and other peace agreements, but that seems for don't degenerate over time because there is huge mistrust, not only on civil society but also when it comes to the interreligious council and some of the sermon of either the clerics in the church or the mosque. It's obvious. Maybe in a parliament where you person they pray that one religion it is swear the other side. So all of those things have culminated into mistrust. But I think yes, we still get Sierra Leoneans them we able for speak truth to power in this case for tell the president. This case in this situation, I think the person we need for find people that the president they listen to. What
the president for do in instances like there were?
In this case, he need for talk with the opposition. He need for sit and let them get a meeting point. It's a matter of give and take situation. Of course, I don't expect him to reverse, but he can put some cards on the table for them. Like Donald Trump always go say, I have all the cards. The opposition also have got cards. Because at the moment, the card will...
the opposition, they make a demand, say the president for reversing decision.
And the opposition, they make a blunderous demand. A blunderous demand because when the president been proposed to you, when you object, you don't give an alternative. In this case, they say they don't want alpha, but they not propose anybody.
Okay, Melvin, I come to you. Let me go on with telephone call. We've been on the try forget Ahmed M. Sila, when at the executive secretary of CSO National Consortium on Public Accountability for talk on this then letter where they sent to Parliament. The Speaker is a formal complaint and urgent appeal for parliamentary investigation into grave irregularities, lack of transparency, and the unexplained utilization of donor funds by National Elections Watch New. Good morning, Ahmed, and welcome to the Tooth Morning Devotion.
Hello, good morning, Labrana, and good morning to the listeners.
Yes, Ahmed, first off, what's in inform this complaint where una send to Parliament, seeking for an investigation, in una words, una say grave irregularities, lack of transparency, and the unexplained utilization of donor funds by a new National Elections Watch?
Labrana, as you stated, the primary reason we informed the decision of National Consortium on Public Accountability to write EU and the Parliament to take decision is because of lack of inclusion into the governance sector of NEW. Yes.
The inclusion is in what sense? They're not agree for loan be member?
Of course, that's very clear. That is the report and that is the complaint where we don't get so far from chiefdom level to district level and at national level. And I go make them openly clear that the National Consortium on Public Accountability and other people, other organizations, we aggrieved not they in any issue of us say we fight new. We are not fighting new, but rather the civil society primary responsibility is to set record straight. And that is the be all and end all of why we are embarking on this journey.
So when I've been don't engage new with then concerns they are say we want to be, because I don't host Reverend Naya, it clearly explained the process of how organization or institutions can be members of new and waiting at the process and how for go about them. Una be not engage new, and I don't sit down with them and ask what the process.
Before I come to that, I go make them very explicit that since the formation of new in 2002, the members that we be non did it. A lot of the other members them not the new, they don't fade out. They are not existing anymore. So we don't ask new, let them tell we how many members and now we don't get. And according to the investigation, when we go on at chiefdom level, at district level, we find out say the people that we then say they don't bring on board, the CBOs, they are not part of the process. Okay. So therefore we with him and say the process is not clear. And we get if we fight for accountability and transparency, now other institutions, We for start and from we sef, the civil society. But electioneering process, for like you say somebody fit or not fit, you just get for assess yourself. You get for do a SWOT analysis.
So una be, now the question I ask is, whilst una observe this, una engage una engage them on the matter they say we think say we want to be a member, but first una applied and reject una. Is it that una apply and want to be members, then reject una say no, una no go be members?
It is a due diligence process where we expect say the the leadership of new for do.
What's in that due diligence there?
Due diligence is open the space. They have to open the space.
But you need to understand how they open the space for some. Make they ask say if una be approach new or una engage them.
On number of occasions we have engaged them.
What's in them say? Is it formally una apply and then reject, or is just conversation?
We engage them constructively. We engage them face-to-face dialogue. We engage them on the letters, and up till now we don't see any positive response from them. Okay. And according to recent assessment, as I talk to you now, the senior members where they are excluded, where than William Saul, the accountability now, the Alfonso Mali, they are all part of the excluded list, and that is not healthy for our democracy. That is why we are agitating that the process should be transparent and accountable.
Okay. You say on a rights to European Union. This is a post where the European Union in Salon do on March 11. It says, big wins for international democracy today at the National Election Watch Sierra district elections in Bombali, with 32 civil society organizations participating. The EU was proud to witness a transparent renewal of leadership, a key goal of the sub-grant awarded to new through the EU-funded project implemented by International IDEA. Progress for democracy is progress for all. It shows photo of EU members and new members all in that meeting day. And this is the head of ideas also we post Idris Mahmoud Tarawali on the 11th of March. He said today International IDEA, African, West African, European Union in Sierra Leone joined National Elections Watch New Sierra Leone for the conduct of its election for a new executive in Bombali district. Our support is part of a wider institutional capacity and international democratic strengthening of New. The event in Makeni, which is replicated in all 16 districts, will culminate in the election of a new Strategic Management Committee, SMC, and a new national chairperson for New. Over 26 organizations took part in the Bombali district elections, where history was made with 2 women elected as district coordinator and district secretary respectively. International IDEA remain committed to supporting the governance and electoral space, including in the independent civil society observers. This now donor partners, the EU showing confidence and approving the process when you conduct.
As I stated earlier, that this our fight is nothing like witch hunting, but rather we want to see clarity and transparency in its process. Now, the question I would like to ask you, you don't see the names of the 30 or 25 organizations, whether they say from the Bobali or the district.
I not ask for them. Maybe if I ask them, go give me. I didn't.
Well, thank you. These are the fundamental basis of where we go for start with conversations.
Okay.
Because we don't realize.
So one of the demand that new for publish all the lists and the names of organizations.
Yes, of course, we publish we own list from chiefdom levels. Because it is democracy, it is participatory. We go for publish we own list at chiefdom level, from chiefdom level, district level, and at national level. We are on that. Members are at the field. So we wait for that day they call a big press conference for make we identify and showcase the names of the people, the names of agreed members them from district to chiefdom levels.
Okay, one of the things you want to also mention at this letter is say unaccounted expenditure. The total project cost appears inconsistent with the limited scope and exclusive nature of the activities being carried out. Is it that you get evidence of corruption or accounts. Why would not go to the anti-corruption and take new to the anti-corruption commission?
Alamana, every process gets a stage. When you talk about accountability and transparency, the hub of it now Parliament, members of Parliament.
Okay.
That's why we invited members of Parliament to probe into the financial transactions that came in on behalf of the civil society that be part of the new. Yes, and we realized all the big money that we didn't come, some of the people that we didn't at the provinces, the chiefdom level, district level, they have been used. The money, the intended purpose for this money are not they in tandem with waiting then gets the money there from the EU and international ideas.
Okay.
That is a grave concern from us.
But I just read a statement where the EU, where they fund them, international ideas, they clearly show confidence in new and the process where they conduct with the election.
Yeah. From their own angle, there are times you can sit down at your corner and get information, you get a report. That the report is fair. But when you go down, the car will go down so it got many Scalonians for them know say the process and the money there. Some of the money they will then take, the EU give is not accounted for.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
finally, I want to ask, there's been time them where we don't cover elections continuously. There's been time them where you get new, you get other consortium them where they monitor elections and all of it. Is this about una self can form una own consortium and observe election as civil society, or it is about being part of new at all cost?
Well, that has to be a discussion around table. We not mean one who come say we want. I mean the own consortium gets for observe or neither we get. Waiting we want to see. We want to see let the process be inclusive.
Yeah, but what you make they ask because if it members of new, if you were members of new and una raise their concern, yeah, then somebody go say yes, they are legitimate, but you are not members of new, right? Can we establish that? Una not members of new.
We not members of new. That is why we say the process is not inclusive.
And una want for be part of new.
Of course. We want for be part of new, and we want for be part of any democratic good tenet of any good process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. The speaker put on hold the setting up of a committee for do this investigation. What are the request for? Is waiting on a position on that?
We position on that. We just want to see a free and fair accountability procedures. It is we don't get anything for do like we try to see some people in some quarters that the consortium is witch hunting the new. No, we don't do that. We just want for let the process be transparent, and some of the monies they would not say they are not accounted for. Let them pull that money. They want to see the money in
Una
going
go
forward.
ACC if Parliament not take action until now.
Of course, we fight to the logical conclusion. Forget the justifiable procedure or processes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lamana, for having me. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank you. I wish you the very best. I understand.
Okay,
you
thank you very much.
So safe
Yes,
travel.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That now Ahmed Yila, the secretary, we sign the document, the request we go Parliament. Melvin Ivad from him. They seeking accountability and transparency and want to be part of the national elections.
Eh, bona paupa for be member now for organization in Lamrana.
Yeah, but organization self, if there is a process for be part of it, for be open and inclusive.
So it begs the question, what's the consortium constitution says about that? This for me, Lamrana, is about power struggle, about who replaces Marcela Samba. And I'll not be surprised. Under state capture, somebody go want somebody we might not be ferocious and fierce and controversial like Marcela. But also, Lamrana, this is about greed. If you look at that same document you read on 11/2025, most of the people are not talking about the exact funds, including this man, not a member when they say sign this letter. The amount where they cause this all ulabalu na 335,000 euro sub grant where the new sign on as a sub-grant with idea.
Yeah.
So this is the money, and it's about following the money. I am not saying that some of the accusations should not get merit, but it stand on thin thread. And I'm surprised at civil society in this country. It's an open statement. It shows how disunited they are. How for me, it's like civil society, like political parties. If they are coming up with the bogus claim of a membership list, so then political parties can struggle on final voters list and that. But for me, there are several issues there. We make this claim. Again, elements of bogosity. A bogus first, don't forget about the fact that you are not a member. You are making a claim without providing evidence. You are challenging.
They said they just want Parliament for start the.
That's again a misstep. They ambush the politicians. I'm sure that's why the speaker take the decision. It's ambushing. Ramana, you have a Ministry of Planning and Development. They are responsible. In fact, let's begin with there is a 2009 NGO policy. It's clear on the rules. All right. If you have any problem among a consortium, where journalists can get problems, where will you go? We have the umbrella body. You have Sierra Leone Association of Non-Governmental Organization. Why not channel then complaints to Slango? Why not channel and complain to the ministry? Why don't choose not for even go through the parliamentary committee we're responsible for that, but then choose for go through the speaker? It's suspicious. It's suspicious that they want to go use the politician hand for pull Bangana fire, or if not, they are being puppeted as either political cows or corpse.
Is this the old issues them we get for deal with leading to 2028? Alusain mentioned in his statement the political tension. It's moving beyond just political parties now and coming to the civic space as well. Is this that the things and the way you think we get for deal with seriously leading to 2028?
Yes, but the magnitude at which it elevates. If I go to minister, if I understand. If I go to Slango, I understand. But when I go to the speaker, this is civil society inviting politicization of their own space. We are talking about state capture.
But they're asking for accountability.
Asking for accountability, use the right process and procedure and institutions.
But Parliament is the
speaker is not the committee.
But the speaker can delegate. Say, okay, let go.
It can refer, but it's still.
There is nothing wrong for a member of Parliament for move a private member motion and ask a question. Is that not part of democratic and parliamentary? How you can call them parliamentary?
Parliamentary, of course, but it should be guided and informed by public interest. Public interest, and in this case, the UK model is the best. Where lawmaker argue, say this motion or this petition are moving is in public interest, you get required amounts of signatures of people now your constituency where that this vague thing the politician can use for full people make people say where PC one boycott, they say them people say who side the people say no evidence. Politics does not operate like that. Democracy, especially representative democracy, does not operate like that. If you have a boycott, if you have to move a private member's motion in the interest of public, you must have evidence, in this case signatures, names, addresses, and all details of the one them. In fact, they should be in certain thousands. That's how you say, I mean, what's the low cost of that? I'm not challenging that the member of parliament not being getting rights for count on this motion, but again, he exposed parliament's hypocrisy. How letter go to speaker, then all of a sudden, that letter they metamorphosed into a private member's motion. Lamrana, I don't want to give too much away. I'm doing a follow-up article, and let me just give the title of the article, by the way. It's going to be a follow-up. Honorable Selu's private members' motion to investigate the operations and funding of new blame NCPA. Don't blame the politicians. Blame the civil society. We call them for kind. So why the many blame the? I'm sure the honorable waiting or there. So maybe instead the pressure.
So we invited the honorable for come get this conversation
because his action is diabolical.
In what sense? He's the nine rights. Nine
rights. But look at the end. If not be rights. Paul when come to MP then support, the speaker for me don't get allow go through. But Paul when I right, the speaker said it was too sensitive. So I think members of parliament, in the desperation for represent public interest, it should be qualified.
Alusain, in your statement, you talk about the political tension, and we know for lose sight of what's happened in 2023. And we get some of them things there where they happen. There is this question on ECSL and one of the political players, and there is the amendment bill within a parliament, there is the APC boycott. Waiting na upper in whole, generally, for building trust within the public, for engaging parliament, and also preparing for election 2028, that we get, the term that will be in the report. I remember HAPA they organize a lot of workshops, engagement, cross-party dialogue. How much on they try for do that? Cross-party dialogue within political parties for build trust and ease the tension.
Yeah, Lamana, like what you say, we feel say this sort of time right now for where we able for begin defend, because we feel say crucial for ensure say we able for help for build trust, because that time for law we able for say okay no law begin give reassurance say yes this it get for happen. We feel say no now waiting crucial now for law we able for take demonstrable steps then for ensure say we will address the problems then. We already do identify the problem. So why we know they speak towards the problem? Because if at least with Melvin they talk just not say up and not get the locals, we don't look at and say forward looking, waiting at some of the steps they all for take for ensure we address the issues. Currently, now we see the ECSL, we understand the role of the commission that is very crucial and key for ensure we're able for strengthen and consolidate democracy and peace. So waiting we they look towards elections, it gets a process. And if anyone time we will fail for ensure we're able for discuss around the issues and they're able for fix them up, we feel say they lack behind a lot. So now if you look at them, we also don't try for see how best we ensure we bring the ECSL to speed for see how best we able for utilize their platform and they for say yes. What happened 2023, like any other election from 2007, beyond they surround with so many challenges then where we see a need for reforms. So we put out a position say we really want to see the PPLC back up and running, and we get the assurance from the CEC, that the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Edmond Alpha, say well starting this month we get forget the PPLC, because now the crucial platform now they discuss stakeholders and they discuss everything pertaining to elections. Of course, waiting bring we to this political stalemate. 2023 elections, we see the main opposition say we get the issue of disaggregated data, results management, and timely announcements of all the things and they are crucial. And we as stakeholders, we need for come in and see how best we begin to discuss the issues and because we feel whatever individual within any institution, that is why I start saying we not for lost faith and trust in the institution completely, but rather we for take steps then for ensure.
But the institutions if they are not trustworthy.
Yeah.
So how do you trust something that is not trustworthy?
So how do we build the trust for ensure systems and processes then they right? We set them. So that is why we not for lost sight of the fact that we need for come in again as stakeholders there. We discuss the issues. Okay. But if we dey out, most of the things there at the end of the day we go back to 2028. Then some of the issues and they begin come up back in the elections. So now make we see now. Yes, even though we understand yes, the APC then get concerned, then concern to them will be and then say I'm very strong. But rather we still the please say no. We want to look at the provision for ensure say nationalism and patriotism, you understand, and we look at and say nine for be key and loyalty to the state for overall all the other loyalties and they just like they say okay me party will get your sentiments or other views then. But I feel say everything key that this discussion and for ensure say we loyalty to the state that we for come in and contribute towards you understand things that will fit indeed be able to address the concern there because we have so many issues then so many challenges.
APA gets the capacity for able mediate and push for some sense of dialogue. Usai, like you say, we put the interest, even with our political ambition, them. These are place where we are able to put the interest of the country before and address the challenges, then build trust within PPRC, Parliament, and ECSL.
Yeah, we very much feel say and convince say yes indeed because anything way now for we get for settle and by ourselves. Let we that idea for say even though yes we go bank on international communities and other people, but I feel say we have local stakeholders there. You understand? We all for ensure say we all put on board and ensure say we're able for build that kind peace and trust today. But one thing we will for determine first, because if I go into any arrangement, I for almost get the confidence and the belief say yes, this thing what they going to I for develop the trust. Although yes, that's something we eager for build. Now make we say trust is very, very crucial and the currency that one day for any
But that seem lacking presently.
Yeah, trust lacking, and we need for build public trust and confidence, even from among we the political parties there. Every time, every minute, everybody feels suspicion of the other.
Yeah.
So what do we need for do for ensure? Because now lack of trust now bring all them problem and challenge that they get. Because you look at even the APC then concern say no, we not get trust in the institution. So what will they say now? If he concern the APC get concerned about ECSL as an institution, we then feel say not trust. Waiting at the question we need for do and address how do we build public trust? How do we build trust for ensure say the institution whenever we get election, everybody I will set me high and I believe say because we get systems, we get processes in place for ensure say if like you get any individual, the most corrupt individual, but you go get a system and process who will deter that person from subjecting institution to manipulation.
If you're speaking to the APC now as we close, what will be your message to them? What will you say to them? It seems even with this whole APA thing, they are not participating and then they out of governance. What you will say to them as one of the leaders of APA?
To the APC, of course, we are serious and get concerned, and we not just want for sweep that concern out of under the carpet. What we want for say. Always where you inside, you're able for determine and put your position right. So we want for let them look at the situation and say, no, you know what? Because of our people, because of the nation, and the people don't entrust responsibility to we, because they say so much is given, much is expected. So I want for let them look at it and say, no, I think see, if at the point four finger the point at me back again. So the problem, just like what Melvin say, we are all part of the problem. So how do we all ensure, for instance, we be part of the solution?
What will you say to government as well?
Yeah, well, now make us say this are the same to everybody, both the APC, the government, political parties, that we are all part of fixing the problem. Now make us say we don't see the problem. Now we abandon the problem and not begin to talk about the problem. But what is the solution? Like what you say. So the solution to this, whatever disagreement we get, dissenting views, there must be a way with then at the round table and ensure say we discuss the issues and we put out the position. Let we all look for mechanism. There are times to me I can feel shame when I can see issues that we're supposed for settle as a nation. We go for call other people in international moral guarantors and for coming and can address some of the issues. I feel say waiting now with challenges there, waiting now with misunderstanding them. We need for able for see our best, we able for that confidence and trust among ourselves. It's very challenging, but let we still find room for see our best, for build on some of them things and then ensure say we able to work together because the time is crucial now. We don't want for now go closer to election. We get so many things that we need for do. We will not address it. Results management, all them things and even the issue of the proportional representation. The other one anyway we point them out because there are issues. Even we say get concerned
about the registration of
even the registration political parties. We know win and two consecutive national elections. So all them things and but until we all sit together and I make we say a critical civil society organization, all stakeholders for ensure say we find a roadmap and see okay, this issue don't happen, but now moving forward, let we get a holistic approach as to how we will for solve them things.
Okay, Alusain Ibrahim Soisi sorry. Thank you so much. The National Secretary General of the All Political Parties Association APA. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Melvin, finally, what the way forward? APC still not in a parliament, in a council as well. I see parliament they gave continuous sitting. It's like then they run for the 30 sitting, right? what the way forward, and what thing you think say could be the end to this whole political boycott?
I think dialogue, cross-party engagement is needed, but above all, if President Bewale is done today, they done, based on waiting and how he go approach the APC and how the APC self go reciprocate. This is about the highest political leadership for NDs, and that's why I want to encourage my president and we all presidents for at least listen and see where they can have a common ground. And upon APC also, nobody wins in this. And don't forget the laws. SLPP is very good at using laws to execute some bad skik there. So
after 30 days,
their seats are disqualified, but also they get locked small. There is a constitutional ambiguity because now APC go APC car. So they are almost irreplaceable, except they never go seek a clarification from the Supreme Court what you do if the list is exhausted and APC no car. Again, this is a dangerous road with the water.
So if they call APC, say okay, then why not come, una come, then one in the back say they
not come. What you do next, the law not clear about that. Okay. Because me that Alpha Can now one debate when me and get na Echo Media, he say well, and go take the other list, and that will be a violation of the will of the people, because the people not vote and give them the number, the threshold number for let them qualify for get seats in the parliament. So if you want to patcha or cut and joiner, I don't know say SLP have a pull up power.
Is it worrying? Is this something?
It is. It should. It should. Every political observer and ordinary citizen, any country way for progress, forget political sanity. If the political class they act in a sane manner, in this case, then they act jabla jabla way, APC like SLPP. It's not helping the governance. It's not helping even business and investment. People not go put money in a country who side today opposition is not mix. It's not good for even the legitimacy of the government. Okay. It will question. So for me, moving forward, dear civil society, when I pull a statement, let me know who understand on this issue. It's quite unfortunate. I invite you, if not for me, media, me, Sludge, then take less than 2 hours after them ban me for pull a statement.
Yeah.
You be dead. Yeah. In fact, it give more phantom. So when civil society keep silence about this, it make I ask myself, hey, maybe better you not journalist too, because if you venture go under, you go get problem. Now you want to go total. You know, where is the solidarity?
Yeah, collective.
I'm not to say all civil society can support new, but let them take a position, because if not, everybody will be muted about this, and it's a dangerous precedent.
What is the situation quickly with you, Ban? I see you meet with the chief minister the other day, and you say he inquired into it, and the task force here for resolve them.
Yeah, that's come after Reporters Without Border do an extensive follow-up report on my case that may ban not help democracy and freedom of the speech of the press. So I think the chief minister read through the report, because Mr. Sef shared with him, and he called me on an emergency. I was not even planning it, because my appointment first where I been get on now on the same matter was cancelled because of BG4. So I engage on her. We talk on several issues, but on my ban, so of course he will continue to engage. But whether it will yield dividend is a matter of wait and see. Now, I want to say also the Minister of Information also be there express similar commitment. And all of this is owing to the fact that me and my lawyers them, I don't do a personal letter to the president asking for his intervention. But some of them they say, well, maybe that could be too escalatory, let it sky for. So all of them are concerned. But one thing that is clear from my indefinite ban by the speaker, the world is watching, and the organizations at home and abroad are not pleased. Thankfully, also to Sludge, the new president has been here and there talking about this ban cannot remain indefinitely. So for me, the ban is still in effect, but that does not stop me to be a journalist. If there's anything good from this ban, I think it don't sharpen me, it don't give me more time for research and come with very forthright position.
But that is an illegal ban, right?
Yes, and unfortunately, sadly, my legal team, I will not go let from here talk this. I struggle to forget a legal person where go give me an advice, say Melvin, let's do this.
For challenge and accord.
That's my passion. That's a sleep and wake. If this ban is not lifted, I intend for do so at home or abroad. But my lawyers are being very diplomatic. I hope I will get a radical lawyer like myself. I intend for approach lawyers like, of course, there are other good lawyers, but cause my legal team also very good. But I think I need to escalate the action after I go don't talk directly or write directly to the president. All of these things might be evidence or documentation for amplifying the case. But I don't, Lamana pass other thing, oh God, say otherwise, but this I intend for foresee a logical conclusion to it, no matter how long it takes.
But I don't know how long it's going to take them. Me don't engage the deputy leader of government business here, the leader of the opposition, the deputy speaker. Don't ask them question about this whole thing. And the assurance is they're going to resolve it. And like everybody, they pose a posture about it's something that will be settled. And I think it's fair on your part as a citizen, as a journalist, for be banned a public place like Parliament indefinitely. There is an investigation and you are not aware of it. That's your fundamental right. Somebody is taking it away from you.
I feel it's not the same thing they were attempts for do to news. So.
Well,
but in their own case, me not a journalist, then go let me complain.
Yeah,
a politician.
Parliament I mean, should not be doing that to a citizen like you. Your role, you don't contribute. I may attend the ECOWAS Parliament the other day. I moderated a session, and I see the role they kind of expect where you command between members of Parliament from other ECOWAS countries. Them some time ago, you were there. I saw that, and you don't be a resource for winner the media. How can you be banned indefinitely? You know, how many years now?
It's 1 year. This is 1 year, 3 months, 1 year, 3 months. But how justice will be served someday? And
but it should be soon. It shouldn't be.
This is the country we friend yourself. No, I mean, Lamana, I know this issue will lead me again to another depression. This ban, Lamana, I make a day 3 months and I will sleep. Lamana, so this one thing. If anybody from Tennessee, Melvin, you get for live like so after them ban you. I not for me believe. Lamana, Allah will not for doubt her. Not forever doubt God. Some bad way they beat to you and avenue an opportunity for good. So for me, God knows why. But again, I think say give me aid, follow know how for channel some of these things and get a logical conclusion. And I think I will work towards that.
Okay.
And it's an injustice. I agree with you. Interestingly, I've personally reached out to the speaker also on and I will tell Famulem this is personally the speaker no wants Melvin na Parliament because he say Melvin too critical. Melvin in one don't take the role of the opposition, and you don't know it's Melvin.
Is this something he said to you, or he
said it in the well? It's on record. The first day ban me talker, I say you know it's Melvin, but if Melvin I want to be the single most opposition to Parliament.
I don't think anybody get right for ban an individual from Parliament, especially when you've been investigated. If there is anything against you, let there be an action against you, and let you. Go through the process and fairly. But for say because somebody thinks certain way about you, if I ban you, then people are going to ban people and everywhere. But anyway, thank you so much, gentlemen. We'll take a quick break and come back shortly and can close. Thanks, Melvin, and thanks, Ibrahim, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Quick break. We take the video of the fuel. I think there's some scarcity around. Just want to show that quickly. So the video where you see some we colleagues from different parts that Freetown and now the provinces send with videos and they give you update about the seeming fuel scarcity across the country. We understand say there should be an announcement for an increase in the price of petroleum products. We would expect that to happen yesterday night, but it didn't. I understand say some negotiations and engagements still they go on, and they look forward to that announcement. And I think it's important if government can do the announcement and do them, so people can go get fuel and go about their business, and like we can say, we are very resilient people. We are very, very resilient people. So that's the situation out there. We keep an eye on that story, then go bring and come any updates to now, whether the announcement or whatever, as soon as it happen. But now they end the program this morning. Many thanks to my guests this morning. Martin Michael, my good friend, we joined with from Mercury this morning, and Mattison from Afri Money. And Melvin and Ibrahim. Melvin and Ibrahim, we don't talk about Parliament and politics a bit. And thanks to all the viewers and listeners. We don't do it since this morning up to this time. Thanks to my colleagues, the technical and production team. The Good Truth Morning Devotion, they return tomorrow Tomorrow it's Groovy Friday. We're going for a look at entertainment and other things. But yeah, that's it today. Expect forget a special guest tomorrow, the UN Youth Envoy with a visit salon presently. Hopefully, we will get at the studio tomorrow for talk to them about his visit to the country. So meet back as always for God and country. Serve your conscience. Be honest and sincere with yourself. Try for do waiting right and avoid waiting wrong. Be a law-abiding citizen and celebrate waiting we need for celebrate. We end with the video on the from the Monuments and Relics Commission, and after that we join a live broadcast. Now Connaught, who side the president, they do some commissioning this morning. Continue to stay with we and have a lovely day.
When I was a child, my grandmother, Mama Geneba, led me through jungle path to a small village in Kailahun called Sami, where she showed me coffee and cocoa plantations she promised would someday be mine. Then I became a boy, and my father took me fishing in rivers that flowed from Sierra Leone through Guinea and Liberia. I am a man now, and wherever I go in Sierra Leone, I am pulled by meandering rivers, islands of coconut trees, and vast sandy beaches. So wherever I go, and have been to many places, this is home. Many of you have been asking for me to do videos about the people of Sierra Leone because, of course, many of you want to know where your ancestors came from. I didn't want to venture into that area of history because my senior Gojo has covered that very well in his book, A New History of Sierra Leone. But I also realized that not all of you read history in secondary school, and therefore you deserve to know where your ancestors came from. But before I go into talking about all the other tribes and ethnic groups in Sierra Leone, I want to start from the beginning of the beginning, which is the Limba people. There is no historical evidence yet to show that the Limba people came from anywhere else. They've always lived in Sierra Leone in the Warawara Hills. And therefore the oldest known Sierra Leonean discovered by archaeological research is a man we call Mansom Fundu, which is why you always see me referring to Mansom Fundu as the oldest Sierra Leonean. This is what we know. So therefore, our oldest ancestors are the Limba people, to whom I am very grateful for this. Bang, Poyo, Mampama, Bolwang. There are 5 ethnic clans of Limba people. The Warawara, the Tonko, the Sela, the Safronko, and the Biriwa. The Warawara area belong to the Mansares, and the Conte generally come from the Biriwa clan. So before we talk about everyone else who came from somewhere else, you ought to know that the Limbas are your oldest ancestors of Sierra Leone and the owners of this country.